Hello, hello, hello. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all knew I was coming back up here. Mm-hmm. Hey, Miss Faith. She says good evening. Latoya says good evening. Everyone. Hope everybody had a good day. Yes. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Y'all still hanging in? I'm gonna give them a few minutes to come on up in here so I can say what I need to say. Say what I need to say. Yep. Mm-hmm. Y'all know I had to go back to work today, and I'll be popping on. This time has changed, and it's got your body all crazy and off of whack and all of that stuff. You probably don't know which way you're going and what you're gonna do with yourself. So, yes, y'all, the time has changed. If it says hello everyone, please hit the like button and share the video, please. Yes. Hey, Miss Judy Brown. Good afternoon. Good evening. Welcome, beautiful lady. How are you? Well, it's saying 23 people and I only see four. Y'all, please come out of the bushes. Come on out of the bushes, y'all. Just getting started. Mm, uh, 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 uh. Yes, y'all, come on up out of the bushes. Miss Judy Brown, I'm doing good. How about yourself, beautiful? You had a good day today? I hope you did. DJ's Queen, good evening. Hello, beautiful. Welcome. Excuse me, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Ladon, get your butt up here. Hey, Ladon. Hey, Ladoni Don. Star 601. Hello and welcome. How are you? Y'all, I need 21 more subscribers. And I'll be at 1800. We will be at 1800, y'all. So yeah, y'all, your girl is out here working. I'm out here working hard. Mm-hmm. Lord, I came out. Hello, everyone. Miss Star, what you talking about? You came out of the bushes. You fell out the bush. If that's what you're talking about, that's okay. It says 34 people in here. Y'all, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button for me. I greatly appreciate y'all. But I hope everybody got a little chance to see my little thumbnail, y'all. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. Yes. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
Ain't nothing. I'm just up here chitter chatting. I'm trying to get my live in, girl.
Okay, okay, no problem with that.
What's going on with you?
Oh, ain't nothing.
You all right?
Same
You
old,
feel good?
same old. Yep, I'm alright.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope everybody got a chance to see my thumbnail, and also, everybody' hearts was. I could feel like people was, they're disappointed and their hearts are heavy. And we're gonna chitter chat a little bit about my thumbnail, and also, I am opening up the panel. I can hold up to 9 people. And if I need be, somebody want to come up, I would like for people to just come up and express themselves because I feel like I'm in a dream. So if I'm feeling like I'm in a dream, I know, some people probably feeling or in their feelings about the election and all of that. So if you care to share, you're more than welcome to come up on the panel and chitter chat and let's just see, get some things off your chest, how you feeling about the whole situation and all of the above. Let's just chat it up for a little bit. It'll be a little bit too because I got to go to work tomorrow. My thoughts is, hey, G Squad, chat moms, and the people in the bushes. Happy hump day. Yes, happy hump day to y'all. Absolutely. Ladon, what have you been doing?
Girl, first of all, I was up to probably 4 something this morning
Why cause?
because of this election.
Oh my God.
And then I was when I tell you I was screaming and yelling, my son was like, "Ma, I gotta go to school in the morning."
You a
I
fool
just
already.
can't believe it. I'm shocked. I'm ready to move to Amsterdam.
Not to Amsterdam.
Yeah, I can walk in the store and buy my trees. Yeah, I don't want no
You
problem.
really? Mm,
It's just terrible how people think. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. It's just unbelievable.
mm.
It is.
Yeah. Miss
It's
Yvette said,
sad.
yeah, Miss Yvette says, wow, I was just thinking if he do all the things he wants to do, we are going to be in trouble. I'm not protecting all or when people are deported to well. Who said that? Hey Miss, who said that? Welcome, beautiful. Yeah, y'all, please feel free to come up and let's just talk. Um, Vanessa, I see you. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you, beautiful lady. But yeah, y'all know I tell y'all all the time. Sometimes I'm not sleepy, sometimes I am. But I come up, y'all was just on my mind, y'all. I was like, let me go and check on my peoples, the people that want to come in. And I wanted to, open up that panel and let people discuss how they feeling right now and just let's just speak on it. But my thumbnail, let me go to my thumbnail first. Miss Ladon, I don't know if you saw my thumbnail, but my thumbnail was saying something to the effect is let's just say hey Carmen, good afternoon, beautiful ladies, good afternoon, beautiful to you as well. Let's just say Ladon that excuse me, I said something and pertaining to something that you may have dealt with and you hadn't even thought about it. Um, I'm putting a thought in your head that you didn't even have. And sometimes it could turn out to be for the good and it could be for the bad. I just feel like, and I really wish that, I'm gonna use this show for an example because so much stuff is being thrown out there. Sometimes these people's not even thinking on that level, but it was thrown out there, and they listening to us and searching the web and all of that. So it could be something that make them go, I hadn't even thought about that. Oh, let me see, can I get that done? You know what I'm saying? And let on.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I get it. No, I get it. But that's why you're supposed to really let people lead. You know. You hear me?
You said let them lead.
Yeah, like certain like for instance, I'm like you. I don't like when people say certain things or put certain things out there because I feel like it could either do bad or good for the person, you know? So
Right.
you just have to be careful on what
What we say.
you, yes, yes. Like, for instance, um,
Come on up here, instant instigate, and give your thoughts to the people. Hey, everybody that has popped into the chat, y'all know when it gets so many, I can't. I get behind. Hey, healthcare worker, welcome, beautiful lady. Come on up if you like. But yeah, it gets so many, I can't keep up. But anyway, go ahead, Ladon. I'm sorry. Look, he ain't gonna keep calling your name 3 times up
no,
here.
I can't, my hands was wet. I couldn't press the button. Um, yeah, I just feel like I don't, I try to be careful too much on what I put out there or what I say. If something's already talked about, yeah, I'm going all in on my opinion. But other than that, like putting certain things out there, or it can really do somebody bad. But if it's the truth, it is what it is.
Yeah, if it's the truth. Yeah, but it's just like with this show, you know, I just see that, sometimes things are put out that really shouldn't be said. It could give the person an idea, and that's what we don't want to do is give them ideas. Because,
Right.
I'm just kind of ready for it to be over with. Hey, healthcare worker, beautiful sissy.
Hi,
Um,
G Squad. Hey, LaDon. Hey, everybody in the chat. Love y'all.
I love
Hey,
you
healthcare
too.
worker. I do get what you're saying, and I think I came over here complaining one day that I didn't say who, I just said I seen a headline and I wish they didn't word it that way
Hmm.
because it could, make people either, you know, hop on it the wrong way, or so I do it's a fine line. I try not to, when I do see those type of things, I try not to entertain it or go or open it up and even really get into it with them.
Hmm. Do you have any thoughts on that, Miss Healthcare Worker?
Ask the question again, G Squad, because I was so busy down there modding before I came up here.
Let me get this one. Miss Carla, get yourself together. I ain't got time to be playing with you tonight. Get yourself together, Miss
Uh-oh.
Carla.
Mm-mm.
No. Get me started, get me crumped up already. So the question was, sometimes um I might I'm gonna use this show for an instance. Sometimes do you feel like things are being thrown or tossed out there that maybe the people that's actually on the show hadn't even thought about it, but when us, especially us as CCs, throw stuff out there, it can give them a thought that they didn't have, and it could be for the good or for the bad. How do you feel about that?
We can definitely do that. I think as CCs and as subscribers, I also think at times there are people who want to, and this is what we talk about when you want to float over to somebody's inbox and do the DMing.
Don't
Mm-hmm.
forget
It could be for
Grass
or
Flag.
against.
Oh yeah, all
Sorry?
right, all girl. I didn't
Miss
see.
Carla,
How you doing
Miss
today?
Carla,
Oh, I'm
Miss
Oh,
sorry.
Carla, Miss Carla.
what?
What are you, Miss Carla? What is you doing?
Oh,
Go
she's
ahead.
muted now. Okay, sorry. Like I was saying, it's good or bad. Sometimes not only content creators, I'll say as subscribers, we
Mm-hmm.
all have a part to play sometimes where they might have not thought of something, which then they'll think of doing it. And sometimes people go as far as to try and DM these folks on thoughts and ideas that they may have never thought of. So we
Mm-hmm.
have to be careful when we say some of the things that we say, hence why we use the back chat on some of this, or I will DM you, G Squad, if I need to tell you something that I couldn't say out here, but I just
Mm-hmm.
want you to know to look for, or whatever the case may be, right? Or if I
Mm-hmm.
think, oh, I feel that G Squad may commentate on this, but be careful of these two things because
Mm-hmm.
that somebody may find a way to use that against you, the channel, or the person, blah, blah, blah. It's those kinds of things. It could be good or could be bad. So when you're thinking of these things and when we're ready to do commentary, it all depends. Sometimes prepared commentary, like a watch review or reaction,
Mm-hmm.
that's it. If it's just a reaction or a review of the show, maybe end it right there. You see all of this other uptake in social media, lawsuits and personal blah blah blah. This is
Mm-hmm.
when it could be very gray area and ugly.
Mm-hmm.
We
Ladon,
just don't know.
Cheryl and Instigator, get y'all butts up here. Um,
I'm sorry, y'all.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. I run a house in the evening sometimes, and I have to make sure the
Miss
ladies get
Carla,
their stuff out.
Miss
And
Carla,
I should have been on mute. Mm.
Miss Carla,
Uh-huh.
Miss Carla,
Mm-hmm.
Miss Miss Carla,
Yes.
are you against me?
Yes. Are you against me? I was just going to ask you that. Are you against me?
I'm gonna need for you to get yourself together.
Listen,
Together.
I want to say something real quick. So remember,
Go
I
ahead.
was sharing with you guys the other day about me being off work and stuff, and you know what I mean. They're not accepting, doctor's notes and all that, and so of course I felt better today. I went to work, and the lady was like, "So do you have a note?" And I was like, "Yes, I do." She said, "I'll take that." My boss.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a supervisor, I have a team lead, I have a supervisor, then I have a boss. So she was like, "Okay, I'll take that." So I'm stressing because now, if you remember, I told you about Mr. Monday. That's 2 points, and then yesterday I was off. That's 3 points. So that would have been total of 6. And my boss called me in the office after lunch and said, "I need to talk to you for a minute." I'm like, "Okay." She said, "I got this note." She said, and I looked at it. She said, "Carla." I'm like, Carla. She said, "You're one of our best customer service." She said, "Guess what? You don't be off unless you have to be off." She said, "What I'm saying to you is, can you go please get on the phone?" And this is over. I said, "Well, favor ain't fair, is it, Jesus?"
You said what? What you said, Miss Carla?
I said, "Favor ain't fair." Because it's a lot of people that have had gave them the points. You know what I mean? And they have gotten terminated. So they
Mm-hmm.
were like, he was like, "Carl, I'm not doing that. You like one of our best customer service, and you at work all the time." So I was
Look
like,
at
"Okay."
God. That's a blessing.
I was shaking like Don Nostro.
But see, that just goes back to us. Earlier, I said sometimes, well, not sometimes. We need to learn to deal with in the moment. We sometimes so stressed and worried about what's going to happen tomorrow when we don't. Tomorrow's not even promised to us, you know.
That's
So
right.
that is
That's
some good news. I thank you for sharing. But I
right.
do know that you are against me, so I'm gonna move along.
Oh,
Sure. Well,
Oh my
I got to
God.
chastise. I got to chastise 2 more people down here that just came in. Now
What
you
happened?
nothing.
Hi,
What
Patrice. Hi, everybody.
Hey
How you doing?
everybody. Hey
you
everybody.
can?
hey y'all.
Hey,
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 Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Hey, how you doing? How
Hey
we
Hi,
doing?
y'all.
Patrice.
Hey,
Hey
Sister
healthcare
Bye.
worker. Hey Ladon. Hey
Y'all
Hi,
y'all
Hey,
got
healthcare
that?
hey,
Y'all
worker.
Steve.
did y'all get all that out of the way? Is it my turn?
no, it's not your turn yet.
Oh
All
No,
right,
God.
G Squad,
Oh
go ahead.
God. Let her have the mic.
you got 500,000
See,
years.
see,
No.
I'm trying to get an understanding because Cheryl and Latrice instigated come up in here at the same time. I'm trying to
What?
understand. Y'all pulling up at the same time. What's up?
I pulled up and
Mm.
sat in my recliner chair in the corner. So
Uh-huh.
I was trying to get my charger because I was on like 6%.
my phone was low too.
Uh,
My phone was low too.
uh,
So what is
and
this all
she's
about? So what is this
ready.
about? What is this about? Like what happened? What's going on?
See what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you an F in it. I'm gonna give you an F. All both of y'all gonna get an F in the classroom
no,
and
I
go to the
actually you
corner.
can't give me an F because I do have an answer and I have an example.
Well, I'm in
So
the corner. Well, I'm in the corner, so I'm taking everybody down with me.
Shirley, it's not your turn.
You did,
so
didn't I give you 500,000
$500,000.
Shirley, it is not your turn.
years? You know what? I'm gonna
Oh
get
wait.
somebody. I'm gonna get somebody some time, boy. I tell you.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead,
So I do
Go ahead
think
on Miss Instigator before I change my mind.
to answer the question, I do think sometimes people post things And I'm gonna give two examples. It was one time where I can't remember. I'm not gonna say the content creator, but I remember when she was just kind of making the joke and saying, how Mel was when the guy was when she was rubbing the stuff on him. And I remember somebody in the chat saying, "Don't do that." Now it was a discussion where the lady explained to her, like, be careful and be mindful of the stuff that you say and you put out there, because it can be taken and somebody can run back with it. Now, it was a harmful, innocent joke where that content creator was just saying, "Oh, look at the way Mel was rubbing the scrub on his hands and whatnot." And she brought that lady up and asked her, why she felt that way. And the lady explained and said, we have to be careful on how we say things. Now, mind you, that was a conversation over, said, and done with. And what happened weeks later? What did Martell do? Ran to the court after Mel did her live on TikTok and said that Mel was messing with the security guard and, all that
Uh-huh.
foolishness. Okay, so that's one
Mm-hmm.
example. Another example I see today, scrolling through. I kind of stayed off YouTube a little bit today because I wasn't a happy camper today,
You was
and
mad? You
I
was
was
mad.
very, I was beyond mad. Okay,
Okay.
I took the day off on both jobs. That's how mad I was.
Mm,
So I knew at that point we all have our breaking points, and sometimes you
mm-hmm.
just need to be alone. So before I started body slamming people, the best thing to do was stay to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
So um I had to stay away from YouTube too, because once I woke up this morning to the news that I saw, and then I heard about Martell, and then I heard the Destiny, it was putting me into a very dark, angry place.
Mm.
So, but another topic that I saw was, is Sharnita blaming the millimeters or whatever? And I say, here we go again with the bullshit. Now,
Ooh.
Destiny made mention and said, "Oh, even Sharnita was saying that the millimeters were in her inbox." Destiny's a whole motherfucking lie. Now I'm gonna break it how it's a lie. For one, the girls' trip was in March. Sharnita just came through with her story. What, 2 months ago, or not even a month ago? Sharnita, when she first came out about the story, I think Mel had told her she can't talk about the story until it was aired. Again, the girls' trip was in March. We just saw this girls' trip. What do we have? About a month or 3 weeks of a break. And that last break is when it finally aired of the girls' trip, where Sharnita broke down what happened, the conversation between her and Destiny. So, how would Sharnita bring up, yeah, the millimeters are in my inbox, if the incident between when she said to please pray for Martell was like last month? That's when everybody kind of went, ham and went crazy because she said, please pray for Martell. That was literally last month or a month and a half ago. The girls' trip was what, back in March, April? So come on. Sometimes when we put stuff out there, you got to think about the time frame. And why would you listen to any Dusty Destiny? Why are you listening to her when this chick is showed you she's a pathological liar? So when I seen that thumbnail, I'm like, here we go. Here we go with the bull. Here we go. Like, we gotta stop doing that, because we look no better than the ops on the other side. We look no better than Trump when he gets up there lying. We're supposed to be these critical thinkers. We're supposed to be these, top-notch black women. Can we act like it and stop running around and spreading stuff? Or just because it comes through in your head doesn't mean you always got to put it in the thumbnail, because a topic that I did see today, now you're giving this dusty broad an idea in her head.
I agree with you, Patrice. I have another example. It's not exactly on this topic, but I also want to say, if you go to the dark
Who,
side
who, who,
pages,
who is this talking?
be
Wait, wait,
oh
wait.
who?
Who is this talking?
Who?
Healthcare worker.
Yeah, it's me.
It wants your turn, but I'm gonna let you slide.
Oh,
Sorry.
oh,
I love
oh,
y'all.
oh,
Oh,
oh.
V Jackson, yes, you go. G Squad, please drop the link for Sister V. One of the things I want us not to do is go to the dark side. And if you're going to be in there and you are going to tussle, be sure that you can follow up and tussle. Okay? I don't want to see people on the dark side go in there and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to tussle. And when they drop a link on you and say, come up, you can't actually go up. You take off and you run. Don't do it. Don't be in the dark side chats or in the ops chats on their channels tussling. And when they invite you up on the panel, you're not going to go for the go. Stay
Mm-mm.
out of people's chats. That's just it's offside of what we were talking about, but I just want to
No,
put that
it's
disclaimer out. Don't do it. You're not if you're not ready to tussle with the ops, don't do it. It doesn't make any sense. You know you're arguing with demented people, they're delulu, don't do it. But if they say here's the link, I'm dropping the link on you, come up and you take off, what now? They may
yeah,
follow you back to this side.
yeah.
So just don't be over there tussling. Sorry, go ahead, Patrice.
No, no, I was just giving my example and agreeing to what the topic was, just saying in general that yes, sometimes if you do kind of put stuff out there in the atmosphere, it can give that person ideas. What they say, you know, be careful, be mindful of what you put out there. You know, we're not trying to give these people no ideas. We're not trying to, because again, like I said, one that was innocent, and I'm not saying he took that idea from, you know, when that content creator, you know, made the joke about it. But we know that we already know it's a known fact that they're all in our page, where they're all in our lives. They're listening, they're recording, they're taking, you know, people's content and going back to their pages and discussing it. And then, you know, when you bring up something that they may be like, hey, you know what, that's a good idea. Let me jump in
True.
that person's inbox and let me suggest that to
Exactly.
them. Because
Yep.
every which way that you look with these people, they're trying to see how they
Hmm.
can get a quick buck off of Mel.
And they're
So let's
violating
not help
hard,
them.
Patrice. They're going into people's
Mhm.
paywalls and in the members only and going back there, recording and sending it to other people and saying, look, they were talking about you, blah, blah, blah. I witnessed that this week too. Okay, I witnessed that. They're going in behind your members only into your Patreons and recording what you said or did and sending it to the people. So be mindful of who you have in your members only, in your Patreons. Search up your people. Search up your
And that's
people.
one of the main reasons why healthcare worker is always very adamant when she says, please don't say names, please don't bring
And
stuff
don't
back and
bone
forth.
carry over here.
Yeah.
You bone carry. Let me tell you, I'm actually the one who gives grace. Okay, you may not think so. Let me just tell you, baby girl's down there and she's been a mod longer than me in different several spaces. She is a sharp, you know what? And when she aims, she will get you. One time, you're out. She's not giving you no chances. She's not going to talk to you again. You will just disappear from the space because we've already put out several warnings. Don't come over here with it. So if you do it, you try it. My sister's down there, so I'm just gonna tell you. It's gonna warn
Well,
you now.
I like she
I love her.
what like what G Squad said yesterday. Like if you hear something and you want to just bring it up, come up and put it in the back chat. Don't say it just yet because again, we just don't want to give these people the opportunity to try to run with anything because that's what they're doing. They're coming up with lies. We see clear as day. We watched the freaking humpback whale over there when she came up in Sunny's thing and Sunny said several times, you know, come on up, coming on. And she did not. She ran off and brought her friend with the brown gums to do her dirty work and then got on her live
Ooh, that's
as
a
if we
brown
didn't have
girl.
1,600 people in that live that all witnessed it. She got there and said, I
Exactly.
was knocking and knocking and knocking, and they
Yep.
wouldn't let me up when she clearly dropped the link and said, and called her name out and said, come up. So we see how these people lie. We've seen Destiny lie. We know that Destiny is a pathological liar. So what I'm just saying is, yeah, sometimes when people put up thumbnails and especially some of the bigger CCs, I think we all have to just be mindful on what we say because we're not trying to make male life is already hell dealing with
Mhm.
you know these people, this Cass Carlos, an ex-husband who can't seem to let go, a stalker ex-friend that just seems to be very, you know, weird. So I'm just
Mhm.
saying in general, let's not give these people, you know, any type of ideas to make this girl's life any more
Even
worse than what,
harder.
yeah, than what she's
There's
dealing with.
other rules that we have to put into play. People's names can't be in here. A certain other name starts with a W. We are going to start, cautioning people, do not put that person's name in the chat. They are over there with the ops, and the ops keep saying that they're going to strike people's channels, blah, blah, blah. It's also up to the CCs. If you've prepared a review or reaction, do you want to go any further than just the show? Right? Do you want to go any further than just the show? And how subbies also respond to that too. Are you bone carrying? Be mindful of those things. That's all.
Hey, but my
So,
problem, but I got a hello, but I got
hey,
but I got a problem with one thing.
Mm-hmm.
My problem is who gave Martell the idea to do Revenge P? Because
Hmm.
it wasn't us.
I
It
think
wasn't the
Carlos.
Melameters. Wait a minute, let me
I
finish.
think Carlos.
Yeah, right. So they could stop that. Oh, what people are saying, subscribers are saying, is why we're doing what we're doing, or this is why we're doing it, or this is an idea that we come up with because nobody gave Martell the idea to do the Revenge P. He came up with that all on his own,
No, I think Carlos helped him. And why I
or
say
or
Carlos?
whoever. It wasn't us. They came up with it. Whoever, wherever he got that idea from, whoever he got it from, he didn't get it from subscribers or content creators who rock with Mel. They definitely didn't get no idea to gang up on Melody, and all of them just go against Melody like they did. They didn't get that from us. They might have got it from Carlos, Martel, and the rest of them, but they didn't get that from subscribers or content creators.
Mm-mm.
They also didn't get. He didn't get the idea to go and steal an ATM machine and go on an ATM heist from the subscribers
Call out of work. Call out of
or
work to steal
right
ATM.
or the
Why
content
you gotta talk
creators.
about his ATM, sure?
Oh
Why you
well,
gotta talk
Listen,
about
oh
please
well.
never
ATM?
mind
I'm
people.
putting
Hey
it on.
y'all, what's going on?
Hi
What's the
V.
topics?
Hey
Hey,
Jeffrey.
V.
Hey
And
my
we
sister.
hold
Let me
up.
say.
We wait a minute, sure. We
All
taking
right.
turns to discuss the thumbnail, and I think everybody's been gotten except for Cheryl, and you can be next.
Okay,
Now,
yeah, let me
now,
see what
now
this.
they didn't. Now they didn't get no idea from us to mimic everything that Mel do. They didn't get that from us. They got that from whoever, but they did not get that from the subscribers or the content creators. And there's so many other examples that I can put out there. She didn't get from us that Mel was helping Martell cheat respectfully or helping a side chick cheat respectfully. They didn't get that from us. They didn't get that from the subscribers or the content creators. Must I go on? These people come up with this stuff because they're evil, wicked, malicious, vindictive people who think this way anyway. But they want to
But
hide
no,
behind us. Fine, go ahead,
sure.
hide
What
behind
she's
us.
saying, is though, with some of the ones that are supposed to be content creators on this side, do you
Right.
think that when they post some of their thumbnails and make some of their topics, do you think that it eggs on, ideas when they post certain things and say certain things?
I mean, yeah, if you're posting something
Yeah, it
to
does.
give somebody an idea to do, if you posting something, yeah, it could give people ideas. But most of the content creators that rock with Melody, they a lot of time they put up there that is Martell married or Martell did this or somebody did that, but it's just that so many things that have happened, it just seemed like it's a lot of that has came from them, the revenge P, um, ganging up on Melody. All of that came from the malicious and vindictive people that we deal with on on these platforms, vindictive that don't like Melody. And I happen to know when somebody's a jealous, vindictive person, they make up all kind of lies about you. So where did Martell get that revenge piece shit from? Where he got
No,
that
Well,
from?
I get what you're saying, Cheryl,
But
but
you're right though. But you're also right. Sometimes you do got to watch what you say because it does give people ideas. Now I agree with
like
that. I
like
agree. I agree.
Uncle Wanda, for instance,
Yeah.
she
let's
don't
use
know
a
nothing
different
about
name.
the show. She ain't talking to nobody on the show. She ain't a
No.
part of it, but she listens in the chats, right? And
Yep.
then she'll go over there and put something together and act and say it as if it's fact, and put it out there like, yeah,
Okay.
Arion's coming on the show.
And they ran with it.
And then they run with it. Like some of the titles will be, yeah, are
Yeah.
they taping for Arion, preparing for Arion to come on the
And
show? And
Wanda's been
then
saying
everybody
that
goes
since
and
she got
runs
kicked
with
off
it.
the show. Yeah. Wanda been
Yeah,
saying that. Let me not call that woman name.
but
That
but
freaking
but
quarterback been saying that since she got kicked off the show.
right,
I
But
know.
and I think sometimes she says that also, hoping that she get a reaction from Melody. Also,
And,
I
yeah,
and,
think
and not
sometimes she
only
says that
that,
also.
it's giving
that was a good
coleslaw a
example.
little attention because
Thank you.
people are
Yeah,
Thank you,
that's
come
Ladon.
true.
dragging it on or speaking
Yeah,
on it, or
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So
And
I
then she
yeah,
becomes a picture in their thumbnail, and then it goes, and it's
exactly.
like,
yeah.
well, why are we giving this bird head any
Hmm.
type of attention? Because F Ariane.
Right,
Why? We don't give a
right,
damn about this girl.
That's
But
true.
let's
Coleslaw
stop.
does
right,
not need no more
right. But
attention.
right, but
Right.
Lopsided Food Truck is aiming to get back on the show and
Mm-hmm.
trying to get Coleslaw on as well. So Lopsided Food Truck runs around to everybody's chat,
Lopsided
listening
food
in.
truck.
It's
Listening.
true. Listening in
Mm-hmm.
to what everybody's commentating on, and then just like Ladon said, puts it all together and runs track
Runs with
to
it.
right,
see how
right,
many people are going to smoke off of her
Yes.
pipe.
Yeah.
right,
Uh-huh.
right,
That
right.
was a
But
really
the
good
problem with
example,
I
Miss
don't even know
Ladon.
Wanda,
That
why
was
y'all listen.
excellent.
the problem I have
I
with
do
Miss
not know
Wanda,
why y'all listen. I would listen to nothing Wanda say. Because
right?
Wanda
Let's
is
not
a
use her, y'all.
pathological
Let's not
liar.
use her name. Can we not use her name?
Say
Please
She
don't
uncle
mention her
or
name anymore because we have to ban that name from
she
over here
she
now. It's
Put
going to take us a
put
long
Jotra.
I
fast.
don't know why y'all listen to Chilling Gressing. Chilling
There you go.
Gressing, not dressing, Gressing. Chilling Gressing. I don't even know why people sit and there is no way I can sit and listen to that. I heard that lady a few times and I'm like, ain't no damn way in the world. I would be totally
Me
immune
neither.
if I keep on
Me
listening to
neither.
her.
Mm-hmm.
right,
So,
and
so
and
topic. So what I'm gathering from the topic is somebody alleged, or is this just a topic? Do
No,
It's
it's
you
just
just
a
a
think?
topic.
hypothetical
it's just a
question
topic.
that
Just
I
yeah.
had. It's a
Uh,
hypothetical question that I had, and I felt like I wanted to talk about it. So I just wanted y'all to give y'all opinions and thoughts
I,
on it,
I,
and I have also welcomed people down in the chat that it's been a heavy day. I'm trying to lighten up the day, and then if anybody down there wants to come up, they're more than welcome. We're
I,
just turning it up.
I think I think sometimes it can cause strife because, like I said before, I rather speak on facts than to speak on what is fiction.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're gonna come to something, if you're gonna spout something, I mean, just the way I would at least have factual information. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Yeah,
come
that's so
and say
delusional.
G Squad got a wooden leg and she don't have a wooden leg. But I thought I seen her put a wooden leg on at the store. Certain stuff like that is just like it starts rumors and it starts a whole bunch of mess. And that's why I'm not for the mess. As far as that girl, I don't even want to mention her name because she discussed
Do initials, V.
um that bitch. Um
Ooh.
I
It's a whole bunch of
I I,
Oh yeah, that was me.
I think we know who you're
Okay.
talking about, V.
I can't after today I'm still in my feelings. I know but when it comes down to this show, and it's not even the show no more. It's the people that's on the show that's bringing all the drama to the YouTube to the streets.
Thank you.
But if they only knew that you making yourself right about now look like purity asses. Because I don't like using male as an example in none of this bullshit. But if the show stopped, what the hell are y'all gonna do?
nothing.
Y'all have nothing to fall back on.
Agreed.
Nothing.
Nothing at all. So instead of making this play out as long as it play out and you get your little coins and go about your business, y'all rather keep on rehash drama. Shit that
Mhm.
happened 4, 5, 6 years ago.
Mhm.
Y'all still keep on rehashing shit.
Regurgitating the story
Regurgitating.
every year.
I live in the real world. I live in shit that's happening currently. I don't want to hear
Hmm.
about nothing that happened last year,
Thank you.
3, 4 years ago. I don't care about that.
Hmm.
Right.
About that. After a while, it gets annoying.
Hmm.
And then
Every
they
seat.
pull up stories that happen. They don't say, "Well, this is not current. This happened previously."
Mm.
Only person I know that does that, and I like the way she do that, is really real.
That's right.
That's the only one I know that does it.
Hmm.
Everybody else gonna pull up all these stories that happened since the show first started. Stuff done happened way more since that.
But V, we all got caught up in everybody got caught up in a whole mess because one CC decided to talk about, remember, Martel's
Mm-hmm.
arrest, like as if it was current. Y'all remember that? As if it
Yes.
was a current arrest.
And
It
people
was
ran with it.
growing legs and it
Yeah,
started to swarm. We
yeah, yeah.
everybody got caught up in that, and we had to. And then people were getting in fights in the chat. Oh, why would the person lie? Blah blah blah. And it was a whole debunkture. That was an old arrest that happened before, but when the person came on, they didn't finish their correspondence.
Yeah,
They
but
didn't
Right.
appropriately put the thumbnail up. We got caught up.
even the timeline.
Exactly.
G both said that's old. That's old.
But
I
And
see, the
just
somebody
thing
I
else
is,
said I want to see paperwork. If
said,
but
Trenton
see, the
didn't
thing
put it
is,
one
up
V
there,
Jackson,
word.
you notice you said
Me and
it's
G was like,
old.
G, that's old. That's not current. That's not current.
I think they do that too to defer to take the focus off what's going on now because like Dusty for instance, her saying something that Mel said in retaliation to what she was doing and saying 5 years ago, V, is the reason why people see her in the light or her life is stumped because of it. She can't get
No,
nowhere in life because of it.
have a good one.
Is a deflection of the nasty human being you are and the choices you made to make you in these
Haru.
put you in these situations. I think a lot of times they throw these things out there to um to
Keep
try to
the
cover up what's really going on.
stories going.
And as
Yeah.
far as far as Miss Wanda, as far as what she said, Miss Wanda is a stone cold drunk.
Use a
One,
whole other name. Use a
or
whole other name.
okay, I'll put it this way, because it's
Monkey
crazy.
shoulder.
Hooked on phonics is a complete drunk. So anything that she say, unless she is the executive producer or the CEO of OWN, she can say who coming on the show all she want to, but she's not the CEO of OWN. She's
Yeah.
not the CEO of Rain Entertainment.
She
But the
ain't
She's
thing
not.
even
about
a
it is
damn
though,
She
cast
ain't got
member.
nothing.
She's
She don't even
right.
have.
nothing.
But
She's
the
not
thing
even the
about
owner
it,
of the food truck. So
she's not on it no more. But the thing about it,
right,
she's learned the ropes because she know we always do the same continuous thing. We run, we see what her thumbnail is going to be, or we hear what she said, and
hmm
then people run over there, and she knows that when they're going to run over there, it's going to give her numbers. But the
But
thing is, they have gotten so used to being able to throw anything out there, and they know that people are going to run with it.
yeah,
And like you said, it grows legs.
and Patrice,
Just
Here's
I got
the
to
like
thing,
and
y'all,
Patrice, I
but
got to be
here's the
honest.
thing. We gotta be understanding of content creators who will still commentate off of what she said. It is money and coin in the people's pockets. So
Hmm.
what do I tell a CC who has saw maybe one of her IG posts or her YouTube? I go and tell them, don't talk about lopsided food truck. Cut that. They'll be like, I'm blocking you because I'm allowed to do it. It's my channel and it's bringing me coins and it's commentary. I can't tell them what we have to draw a fine line on some of it though. What do the CCs do? Who is not going to talk about it? Who is? And as
I don't think
subscribers,
it,
if you're not
healthcare worker.
interested, you tune out.
I don't think
So
it's
it's a
about
weird.
I don't think it's about not talking about it. It's about
Hmm.
debunking what she says. It's okay
Yeah.
Right,
to
right.
debunk when she comes out and says something. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is like when it comes to like if I was a CC and
Hmm.
coleslaw and hotel went to that derby, I wouldn't have covered it. That's
or
what
don't put
Right.
it
no.
on the thumbnail.
As
Exactly.
a, I
Got
wouldn't have
you.
did it, or I wouldn't have put it on the thumbnail. I would have just talked about it and drug her, but I would not have given her that kind of shine
Right,
because
right, right.
negative or positive, that's what they want. They're like, look,
Yes,
we
Yes.
I
broke the
get what you're
internet.
saying,
Hmm.
Ladina.
Word.
The
You know what I'm
And
thumbnail.
saying?
Yeah.
We
we
had
know
10
that they're
CCs talk about us. Word.
right. And they know that, their topic of discussions, and we know that they're in here under alias pages.
Oh
So,
yeah.
that's my thing. And that's I was just like,
Right,
what I
right. But
saw today, I'm like, okay, again, we do things and it gets legs and it runs. And okay, the whole thing again, like I was saying earlier, when you listen to, you better not pull that thing out, little girl. I'm not playing with you. Um, I'm gonna put tape on your hand. But okay.
Patrice
mm,
and the baby girl. Oh
You better not
God,
put
I
no
love
tape
it.
on your baby hand. Child
She don't she's
support.
scared of she's scared of tape.
Security.
She's
They
scared of
have to
tape.
Somebody.
call CPS on
Listen,
me.
y'all not gonna take
Security.
away the one thing I finally found that she's scared of. She's scared of tape. And I'm using this to my advantage.
Okay.
All I gotta do is pull a piece. But no, she literally somebody posted and said about the whole Sharnita thing. Is
Mm,
did Sharnita is she siding with them because she said that the millimeters were in her inbox, and that's
mhm,
what Destiny said on her mental Mondays, when common sense is going to say Sharnita had this conversation a month and a half ago when she talked about everybody getting in her inbox because
mhm,
she said pray
mhm,
for Martell. The
mhm.
cash trip was in March, April. So
Yeah, it was back
again,
then.
yes, debunk Destiny's lies and stop running with a
Because
thumbnail
Destiny's trying to
just
make it seem
because.
like if it just
Exactly.
happened, it's true.
Thank you. So
That's
that's what
true.
I'm saying. Sometimes when they say critical thinkers, sometimes I don't see the critical thinking part sometimes.
he
I
need
people just take
That's
stuff
he need
and
right.
run with it,
to run with it.
and then it grows legs, and
Yep.
then that one person posts it, then somebody's going to trail behind
So
it,
true.
and then it just continues, and then comes the drag fest, and it's just like, here we go
Yeah.
again. This
Mm,
woman
Yeah.
is in a whole nother country minding her business, and this freaking dumb chick here that likes to lie on people has found a way to try to once again spark up some problems,
yep.
True.
take the
But
attention either
Patrice,
off of her, and we fall
Patrice,
for it all the time.
I
Patrice,
would
just
fall for
last
it.
week,
Not me.
Dawn
I don't fall for
Michelle,
it.
just last week, Dawn Michelle put out a statement to the male supporters and said to stay classy, stay this, stay that, pray for your
Mhm.
enemies, and da 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 da. Didn't nobody go after Dawn Michelle for saying pray for your enemy?
Nope.
No.
That's
You
what I'm
know what I'm
talking
saying?
about.
It's like
But
it's
Sunita got kicked up and boxed. Oh yeah.
Because she
whoa,
said pray for Martell. And so then
yeah.
here we go. Destiny took that on her messy Mondays. And if you debunk what Destiny said, how can Sharnita say that to you on the girls' trip? If the girls' trip was way back in March, April, we are now in what, November? Sharnita said that comment, what was it, last month or maybe a month and a half ago when she
Yeah, she
said
said
pray
it
for
sometime in
Martell?
September. Mhm.
Okay, so how the hell did she say this now at the girls' trip that they're in my inbox? We didn't even know too much about Sharnita until Sharnita was gonna come out and talk about it. And when Mel told her she cannot talk about what happened on the girls' trip until it aired, then she said once it aired, she would come out and talk about it. Then when it did air, she came out and spoke about it. Now, unfortunately, within that time frame, when she said pray for Martell, all hell broke loose and everybody dragged her and she became the worst person on earth and she wasn't a male friend. But then Destiny is now using this to her advantage. And then what do I see today? Somebody put that as their thumbnail when again, debunk the lies before you post it on your thumbnail because you create unnecessary problems. The same thing. Like I said, this one was innocent when the CC was just making the joke about Mel rubbing, the stuff on the security guard's hand. Now, there was somebody that was in the chat that said, hey, don't do that. Now, she brought that person up. They had a discussion. She explained to that CC why it's not a good idea to do that because somebody can run with it. And you
Mhm.
know what? Exactly what she said can happen, happened because what did Martell do? When she went live on TikTok, Martell went to the court that Monday to run with the lie. So
That's
yeah,
what I'm
we do
saying.
have to be careful when we are picking a topic to talk about because one, they're listening. Two, you're giving them ideas and
And
they're
Mhm.
you're
taking it and running with it.
right, and you're right, Patrice. You're right. The only thing I can say about that, Yeah, he went to the judge and ran with it. What did the judge say? Get the fuck out of my court.
But
It's
he still tried it.
dismissed.
He
He
still
tried
tried it,
it.
and that was
He
still money.
tried it.
That was still money. Mel had to pay her attorney to go
Mhm.
do it. So that's what I'm saying. When
Oh,
G
okay,
Squad
because I
is
thought he
saying,
had to pay
no,
it.
No,
she still has to
judicial
pay.
abuse is what he's doing. And she's got to pay her attorney
She's
every
got to
time
pay
she's going to
every
be
time.
Right,
represented and
right, but
respond. She's
right,
got to respond.
right, because it seemed like Martell been doing that since Melody broke up with him. He been taking them in and out of
Yes.
court
Now he has to
since.
pay some of that, but it still doesn't stop him from
But
doing it.
she got
So
a
why?
petition every time for him to pay every
And it comes out of her
lawyer.
pocket.
So that's
That's
what I'm
the only
saying.
thing.
So we have to start to watch what we're saying because we are making life harder for her by saying this stuff because he's look how quick he took that, ran with it, ran to the court. Now she's got to come out of money. That's money that's being taken out of her kid's mouth for this fool. Why are we giving this fool? Now, granted, we love her attorneys, but again, that's unnecessary money she got to keep going to have to be there because this dude is trying to get her to court. So it's like, are we making things easier for her? Or are we making it worse?
But you're right. But how much you want to bet that
Absolutely,
how
totally
much you want to
agree.
bet if we stay as silent as a monk that he won't take her to court? How much you want to bet if we don't say nothing? Let's not say nothing. Let's like
But
I
the thing,
mean you don't even have to hear a pin drop. Let's
But the
not
thing
say
is,
nothing.
we won't over here. We won't say it, but it's
Right? So I'm
other
saying over here
CCs
we
It's
won't
the
that
say
do.
hater
nothing.
side, Cheryl, but at the same time, we
But I
can
get
at
what you're
least
saying.
say we didn't have nothing to do with it, and we
Right,
ain't
right,
making it worse for her.
right, right. I get it.
Like, it's not. We're not saying. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain CCs that post that out there, and then again, like just that quick something simple like that. It grows legs. And it just continues, and then it spirals, and then every other person on the thumbnail. Like, look at the story that quick when Big Teeth over there, when they came out, when Mel did the whole phone thing, and she was saying, about the phone. We ain't see. We run so fast with a story. Now, mind you, the whole Jerry thing that happened, we ain't seen or heard from Jerry since, have we?
Nope.
Nope.
Because
I didn't
the Crypt
I
Keeper
didn't believe
couldn't
it.
keep
I didn't
her
believe
in circulation.
Listen, I
The
didn't believe
Crypt
that
Keeper
story when it
couldn't
came
do it.
out. A lot of things that I hear from a lot of these channels, I don't believe anyway. Like her coming on the show. I'm the one that's been saying all along that Ariana is not coming on this show. I've been saying that for I don't know how many years now that she's not coming on the show. So I mean, I'm not believing or falling for anything that these people are saying as far as that. But like you said, we talking about Martell here. He run with
But
everything.
once
So
somebody goes over to
you're right
Crypt
about that.
Keeper or Piano Teeth or
Yeah,
Lopsided
yeah,
Food Truck and brings it back, the
yeah,
firestorm of
It
information
starts.
and
yeah,
debunking
yeah.
has to go out. And it becomes a thing. And then somebody else wants to channel hop with half of that story, if you get what I'm saying. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
each
Hmm.
time you channel hop, you're only bringing half the story. Sometimes that's why people ask me, oh, what did they say, healthcare workers? I get hesitant on because I might not remember everything they said, which
But you
creates a
always
gap.
say not verbatim. I'm
Right.
just saying you
Oh,
at least cover yourself.
yeah,
right,
I
and
have to do that because
right.
if I'm going to tell y'all, I want to tell y'all, but I'm either paraphrasing on what they said or don't quote me, y'all, because you'll have to go. And I always do this go over and watch for yourself. Some people, I'm not going over there, but y'all, if you don't go over, then you won't hear the precise thing was said.
I
You're
don't
only
care.
Right,
I
because I
taking
can't
mean,
listen
my
to lopside
paraphrase.
food truck. I'm
because been honest,
sorry.
right? Because been honest, to be honest, I wasn't paying it no mind with y'all. I
Uh
wasn't really paying that no mind. Y'all
huh.
made a good point, but because all I've been seeing is
Yeah.
Destiny being dragged all over social
And
media.
she absolutely needs to.
She
But it
been
Yes.
seems that
dragged.
Hmm.
So whatever,
unfortunately,
right? So
when
whatever,
she spews little
Wait,
things,
yeah.
wait,
as mhm.
wait.
Mhm.
What is
Mhm.
it?
This is what I see. It's been so hard around here. Give me some good news. Dusty's being dragged.
Yeah, she being
Yeah,
dragged
Oh yeah, of course.
all over social media,
Uh
all
huh.
over social media. So
Is
whatever
it for
lies,
the I love you?
right? Whatever lies she putting out, whatever she's putting out, everybody and their mama is dragging her all over the place. So it's obvious people don't believe half of what she's saying because they
Mhm.
are dragging her for
oh
filth.
yeah, she getting
That's what
dragged.
she get. That's what she
And
get.
that's what she get because and so it doesn't seem to me. I'm just saying what I'm seeing with my own eyes. It doesn't seem to me that like anything that Destiny is saying is sticking because everybody is dragging her for filth. And when I say dragging her, they're dragging her bad. So
Mhm.
He
whatever
shouldn't have
lies
said
she
that about
telling,
Miss Van.
right, especially with Miss Van, she is being dragged all over the place. So if I thought that people really believe Destiny and anything Destiny said, then I would be like, you know what, maybe we should do so and so. But from what I see her being dragged
Oh,
from
it ain't
channel
about
to
But the
Destiny.
thing
channel.
It's
is,
about the CCs and their
it's the
titles. Don't
CC.
get it
Yeah,
Mhm.
twisted.
Mhm.
because
Mhm.
Yeah.
somebody said, okay, even though she's being dragged, I did
Bad.
see a title that said, "Is she going to go forward with a lawsuit against Mel?" But why
Like
would she
that
need to
shouldn't
go
even
sue?
be said.
Yeah, why would she go through this
And it
lawsuit?
was there
Because
a question mark behind that?
Even
I
a
don't remember.
question mark. Why
But
should
Hmm.
it
you,
be a
when
thought?
you
Mel
put
did
that out
nothing to
there,
even have
right?
that as a thought
You put
Hmm.
that out there, you giving her an idea. Oh, let me think about that.
to
Do I have a
harass this
reason to
woman.
try to go
Mhm.
for a
Because it
lawsuit
ain't going to
against
work
her?
because Mel did nothing.
I think it was something about, oh, because Miss Van said that she waited out there for 45 minutes and it was only 15. What difference does the time make?
They're gonna
Mhm.
talk.
You
Mhm.
can't sue nobody over that.
Right.
But
So
don't
Miss
but
Van can
we
sue
talking
her.
about
So
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
so
They're
Miss
looking
Van
for
can
a
sue
quick
her.
money grab.
Miss
You know,
Van can.
Mama Van is not even gonna go anywhere
I'm
near
just
that.
saying,
She
Miss
has
Van can
no
sue her for
time.
saying that she was pimping her daughter. That's a lie.
Exactly.
That's defamation. So whatever Destiny can do, somebody else can do twice, three times better. That's what I'm saying.
And
See,
all of this dragging people to court for foolishness, you think the judicial system has the time and the leave the spot for somebody who actually needs it,
well,
y'all?
don't get
This
on.
But
Don't
but see,
foolishness in
here's
don't
the
get on.
Alabama. Come
Right,
on.
don't.
when you post that, somebody
Mm.
else sees it and then just assumes and then they run with it.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
know. They always run with stuff on
Give me
social media.
Lord.
give me 1 second, y'all.
They
I'm
always
gonna
do.
Mhm.
respond to Latrice. Yeah, you said they run with it because they didn't take time out to actually read what
Read what it
the
said.
thumbnail said.
Right,
So they done jumped and done took off and oh Lord, and it's not, that was not even the case.
right,
Right.
Yeah.
right,
G Squad. Oh
right,
God.
What I
right.
missed?
It's, yeah, I have to laugh the way you said it.
Oh,
When you get on up,
Somebody
when you get
Oh
on the
Lord, it's
platform
true.
and you
They get all hype. They
when
can
you
barely put the title in. They have spelling mistakes because they're so excited to get on live.
mm.
when you go online and you start to decide you want to defame somebody's character, yes, you end up with a lawsuit for sure,
Yeah,
for
but
But see,
Mel
sure.
didn't do that.
my thing with even Carlos with all of that, I'm like, how come Carlos? But then Carlos lies too. So when you were saying Shara earlier about where Martel came up with that, this is not
Uh-huh.
the first show that I've heard that Carlos
Mhm.
introduced RP on a
Right,
castmate.
Yep.
right.
So
But,
I'm
but,
like,
but
did you put that in his head, but you just didn't think Martel was going to take it and run to this extreme? Because look at the whole thing that
Right.
happened with Kenya. I heard Kenya's producer was friends with Carlos. So he
Mhm.
probably gave Kenya's producer that idea, which is why Kenya's looking guilty, but she actually has no idea,
That's right.
what happened in this case. She may not have her hands in it.
right,
Whoever her producer was that
right,
probably did it.
right. And and Carlos he's behind everything.
Hmm.
Definitely, he always behind something. But what Martel should have did was say, you know what? I have kids. I'm not doing that to my kids. I don't care what
But
Mhm.
nobody say.
I
I'm
don't
not
think
doing
he
that to
was
my kid. You got to hold him accountable because Martel has a brain of his own to know that his kids are on social media sometimes, and they could see that. Did he stop 1 minute to think about his kids? One
nope.
second.
because he don't care about them. That's
He
He
all.
don't
don't
care.
care about them at all. So
Mm.
that's where he hung himself at. I wouldn't care if Jay Z came to him and said that. These are your kids. If you care anything about your kids, which he don't, you would never have done that. I don't care who came to him. Nobody could come to me and make me put my kids in jeopardy of seeing something on social media that they got no business seeing.
Right.
And I'm in the middle of a child custody case. Come on now.
Well, that goes for Destiny as well.
And
She's not
Destiny
thinking
Mhm.
too.
about hers either.
Right. She don't care
Nope.
Mhm.
about hers either. She don't care about her children, her child either. Period. She putting out all these lies, and at the end of the day, she gonna think the way she think because she is a low down, dirty, nasty
It
scoundrel
is.
BX.
and a biatch.
Mhm.
She's like a gnat that you can't seem to swat and hit because it gets away from you too fast and it's too fast for you. She's like a gnat that I wish I could
It's
squash.
true. At the end of the day, going back to the first question, we just have to be mindful of what we're going to
Yes, we
come and
do.
talk
We
about,
do.
right?
We
The
do.
mind, just be mindful of what, like, and what you're going to go and listen to. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
just
if you know that you're not going to stay and listen, or you only caught half the information,
Don't bring it back.
that's that.
Don't
right,
run
Don't
back
bring
with
it
it.
back, and don't
right,
carry bones, y'all.
right,
There's a lot of people who don't allow bone carrying, and one of these places is here.
Give,
No
give me,
bone
give me,
carrying on their channels.
right,
give me 1 second. Hey, Chit Chat. She says, "Hey, G Squad and Chat. I
Hi,
will send
Chit
you a
Chat.
link. Let me clarify for my video. I said those were my thoughts, not facts, based off the keywords Destiny used in hers.
right.
Does- did
No,
any y'all mention her name or anything?
no.
Nope.
Mm,
We're saying that when people see thumbnails, they take it and they run with it and they create their own and they run with the story without listening to what you posted, and they just run
So
with it and it grows legs. That's what that's what the topic is when people post stuff and people see
there
it.
you go.
How far do they take it and run with it?
I don't think it was
Hey,
specifically
give me one
about
second.
your specific chat.
Give, give me 1 second. Thank you so much, Chit Chat, for swinging through. I don't think nobody called your name or anything like that, but no harm, no foul. It's all love. We're just chatting it up. Who was that speaking?
Me.
Me, I was trying to, give the example.
And
I'm
then
just
now,
saying that
now
in
I'm gonna
general,
speak.
just
Now I'm getting ready to speak. That right there was a prime example. Nobody said her name. I
You
didn't
hear
see
me say,
nobody put her name in the chat or
did,
anything. Y'all see how people take stuff, want to get
didn't you hear me in
stuff.
the background saying, there
Can
you
I
go,
let me
there you go?
finish? Hold up, let
Oh
me
God.
finish. uh People get stuff and just take it and run with it, taking a link and all that. See, all that stuff is so unnecessary. That right there, somebody trying to cause confusion where it shouldn't even be. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
And
Well,
Patrice, did
I'm a
you hear,
still,
look,
didn't you
huh?
hear the back? Didn't you? You heard me in the background saying, there you go, there you go, there you
Hmm.
go. I
Hmm.
mean,
and
That's
then
a
all,
damn shame, yo.
uh,
I cannot believe somebody.
I'm telling you, it happens
All the
in
things
But the
we
thing is,
seconds.
talked about, all
right,
the
like how many
the things
examples, look at
we
how many
talked about
examples
for
have
them to
been
try
made.
to cause confusion,
Confusion
and
and chaos, and they didn't have to send her my link. She
we don't
knows
talk about
I'm
Uncle
a
Wanda.
content.
We don't use so many things as examples of what we as people, not even
It's been
It
out,
content
didn't even take
and
creators.
30 minutes, y'all.
I,
uh, right, it
But
didn't
you
take
know
30
what?
minutes. We're
listen,
just holding a
Let's
listen,
stay hard.
conversation.
They ain't gonna blow my high.
My
listen.
thoughts, my opinion,
Oh
but
shit.
I,
whoever that was, I hope they run up a tree for
Tell
G,
them to
trying to start some
unsubscribe.
chaos where
G,
I
chaos
fall
shouldn't
out
even
of a
be.
tree.
G,
Fall out of a tree.
G, leave it
and
alone.
right.
Y'all, leave it alone.
No, and
No, G,
unalive everybody that's in the car with you. How about that being so stupid? That's
leave it alone.
stupid. I don't like stupid stuff like that.
I love you, Chit Chat. I know, but I just don't like that
Leave it alone.
somebody
yeah.
made
Y'all.
it
Leave it
seem like
alone.
we were targeting your title
It's gonna grow.
when we
Mm-mm.
were.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Yeah, because
No, stop
we
that.
didn't say
Wait a
anything
minute.
about her title.
No, wait a minute, y'all. Hold up. Please stop saying leave it alone. Sometimes things have to be discussed and
No,
put
because
out
see,
there
guess what?
because
We,
it was ridiculous. That didn't make no sense. Ain't nobody called her name or none of that. But then somebody over here in my chat trying to take something over there to get something
that's
started
why
where it
leave
shouldn't
it
The
even
alone.
be.
bone carrier.
Leave it alone because
Stupid.
a person that carry a bone gonna bring a bone.
But
G,
this is why
leave it
we're
alone.
having this
Fuck all of that.
conversation, so
I mean,
that
come on, y'all.
we,
Be serious.
as
Oh my
critical thinkers
gosh.
and women,
Oh my
stop
Jesus.
doing that.
Oh
This was
God.
the prime example of having this conversation so that we can be better and stop drag. I'm going from chat to chat and doing things like this.
Create
It
Yeah,
chaos.
causes
Oh,
Yeah.
more
absolutely.
problems than help the situation.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Like,
I swear. I mean,
everything is gonna
uh,
be
uh,
everything is gonna be all right.
I
Yeah,
Baby
love
girl
y'all.
said,
I love y'all, but you know what? I'm not. I got to. I'm gonna have to break away from this shit because it's starting to fucking really bother me. It's starting to really bother me. For what
Mhm.
reason? What was the reason? Stop the bullshit, y'all. Stop. We listen. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this.
That's okay
I,
though. I catch a bone carrier in here, you're out.
I just
If
want
I'm
Baby
guest
girl
modding,
says,
you're out.
baby girl says, if you are carrying bones, may your edges keep sliding back by your ears.
Yeah, and your wig slips off. Good.
I mean,
ain't, ain't
I
everybody
thought this
on
was
here supposed to be grown? What the fuck, man?
unfortunately D
Let
Jackson.
me
This
read
was
this. She says it's all good, G Squad. I watch you a lot, and I know how you guys get down. Love the channel and panel. We love you too,
We
Chit Chat.
love you,
we
You know,
chit
love you
we
chat.
just
Love you,
having
too.
chit chat.
Yeah,
Cause
we
I'm
conversation.
like,
love
I
you
don't
too,
want
Miss
her to feel
Chat.
like we were targeting her.
Yeah, ain't
We're
nobody
talking about just
targeted
in
you.
general.
Somebody just trying to cause some confusion, but we love you.
And
Thank
that's
you so much
all.
for popping
I
in. I
love chit
greatly
chat.
appreciate
I
you.
love chit chat. Hi, chit chat.
I'm fine.
Mm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, please don't think we were targeting your channel at all.
Y'all go right ahead and share, spread the love.
Yeah, absolutely. Somebody trying to put a Debbie damper on her. We was already in our feelings from the president choice, so we were just trying to
Right.
do something light and keep it moving. So it is what it is. Let's continue.
Relation. Go ahead. Next topic.
But no, it is something that we got to chill with, because we know that destiny lies, and I don't
Yeah.
understand how you could take anything that destiny says and create it as something, because destiny lies. I looked at her and I'm like, when I listened to her with her messy or whatever she calls it, mental
I
Mondays.
can't even listen to it, period.
Yeah, I
I
can't
can't
take
listen to
anything
it.
that she says
And
serious.
to be
She
honest, to be honest, for all the content creators, they might feel like they're not going to allow Destiny to control their channel and
Yes.
talk
Mhm.
about what they want to talk about on their channel that they created, because that's what Destiny is about, is trying to control everybody to stop them from dragging her no good scoundrel, goddamn stinking hoish ass. Okay, this is what
Dang,
her whole plan is. Her damn stinking bug-eyed bitch ass.
dang. Well,
Okay,
just tell us
she
how
want.
you really feel, Cheryl.
Let's get it straight. I'm getting it straight, and I'm keeping it real. Ain't nobody, no content creator, gonna allow Destiny's bug-eyed, nasty, dirty, filthy, injected, motherfucking goddamn
Dang,
unprotected ass to tell them how they're gonna run their motherfucking channel. Let's get that straight right now, you bug-eyed bitch. We're gonna drag your
I know who
ass
she
to
talk
filth.
about.
Period. We're
It's
gonna
bug.
drag you for filth, and they got the right to talk about what they want to talk about on their channel that they created. And if they want to continue to talk about your nasty ass, I'm all for it. Period, boo.
dang on, Cheryl. Put it
Very
out there
good.
then.
You know
Very
Cheryl can't stand
Uh,
that bug-eyed B.
She's getting me
okay,
upset.
Miss Helen, give me one second, y'all. Miss Helen says, I speak peace over this channel and I bring the demons to the light in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Amen, Miss
Who the
Amen.
Helen.
hell she thinks she is?
That was just ridiculous.
Who
Baby
the hell
girl
she
says,
shit?
just for that, I got a semi of possum butt for bone carriers from leaning tower squirrels trip.
Right.
Mhm.
Oh,
Chit chat can talk about what the fuck she want to talk about on her channel because it's her channel. She created the channel. If she don't want to be talked about, leave love and marriage and just disappear. Nobody won't have to talk about you no more. But as
Then don't
long as
she
we
uh,
got
see
a
your face, we're gonna
don't
talk
uh,
she
about
got
you.
a
hold on, y'all. Chit chat said, "We child, sure, Lord, gotta go
Please.
for real." Thank you so much, Chit chat, for being here. We
Cheryl
love
stay in the
you.
Love you,
corner.
chit chat. If you want to
Sure
talk
went
about
we
in.
love you, chit chat.
chit chat, if you want to talk about that bug-eyed bitch,
You
continue to talk about her. Period. Drag her ass. Drag her.
please drag her lying
Drag her.
behind.
Put all her business out there.
You know
Three,
what?
four,
I went
heartbeat, everything.
Cheryl. I went over to some pages that I don't really go to,
Mhm.
and that who really don't talk about love and marriage usually, but they've been having a little opinion about it, right?
Hmm.
So I listened to one of their commentary today, that about the last episode. And believe it or not, people really are saying, yeah, they are seeing Dusty as a liar. As
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Right,
as a liar, and these people don't even really keep up with Love and Marriage Huntsville. Well,
right.
they know about it, but they don't really talk
Was
about it.
that today, Ladon?
Well, it probably was old, but I just watched. Well,
You
it was
just watched
probably a
it.
Oh, I
day
gotta
Okay.
ago,
watch that. I
but
gotta
I
Yeah.
watch
watched it
that.
today for the first time.
Oh, okay, gotta
Nice.
watch that.
Nice.
But that's my thing. She thinks she control every fucking body, and she don't. We can talk about what the hell we want to talk about because that's
That's right.
their channel, that's their platform. That's what content creators are on there for, to talk about content. And she don't control nobody's channel. Neither does
That's right.
Martell and none of the rest of them. A content creator can talk about whatever the hell they want to talk about as long as
It's
they're
the
not going
lies,
over
though,
YouTube.
Cheryl.
As long as they're
You're
not
right.
going over YouTube guidelines, they can talk about what the fuck they want to talk
Whatever they
about
want.
because they are the content creator of that channel. So they can talk about what they want to talk about. And if she can't stand the fucking heat, you know the rest. Get
Get
out
Yep.
the
on the get.
kitchen.
No, it's true though. The lies that they spew, it's the same thing with spewing lies about the
Sick
millimeters.
of her.
Now I saw something else that somebody else posted, and it was and somebody had to go and debunk that on their channel about millimeters. It's got to stop. The bullshit has got to stop. The
They're
lies
gonna
have got to stop.
and
That's
they're
why
gonna do it
TC
regardless. They
over
started off.
here,
They
we need them to continue to debunk the lies,
They
especially
started off lying on
Destiny's
Melody.
lies.
They started off lying on Melody from the beginning. Melody can't
Hmm.
control who lies about her, who tells the truth about her. She's standing her truth. She stand on her business, and people. Some people are not going to like you, and some people are going to make up lies about you. That's life. That's just the way it is. In a
That's
perfect
it.
world, everybody would tell the truth. Everybody would keep it real about each other, and they wouldn't lie on each other. But when you're on a smear campaign, this is what people do. They lie on you. Melody stands in her truth. That's what I
That's
like
true.
about her. She don't have to defend everything somebody say about her. She ain't got to
Okay,
say
I have a
blah,
whole
blah, blah,
other
blah, blah, blah.
question. I have a whole other question just to lighten the mood. Let's see if we
Well,
can move
damn,
this way.
teacher.
Who is
Sick of her
going
stupid
to
ass.
who is going next month to the Wear White um holiday event with Melody? Who's going? Are any of y'all going?
No, I'm
No,
not.
I'm not going.
I
I
got yeah,
Anybody else?
yeah. I got.
I
I ain't gonna have the money.
V, I know you're gonna have surgery, so I know you're not going. Anybody else going? Carla, you going?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay, okay. You haven't bought a ticket yet?
No.
Is you going, healthcare worker?
I'm nowhere close. I am nowhere close. I'm the furthest from all of y'all right now
Wow.
because of work. Yeah,
Let me read this. Arise says Destiny is losing it. If Mel wears blonde hair, she does too. Mel goes live from bed, she does too. Mel praises God, she does too.
Thank
She
you.
even wants to be around Mel's kids. Now she has a makeshift lab. The lab, y'all, is in the storage unit. It's a storage unit, y'all.
Right.
mm-hmm. It's true. It's
Right.
true.
Right.
It's
Right. But
true.
nobody ain't supposed to talk
Let,
about
let,
her.
let me say this, y'all. Let me
Hmm.
say this.
Please.
The devil is busy. I came up here for to lighten the load from the day in our, you know, what has happened in the world. You know, a lot of people was hoping for it to go the other way around. And I think I said all this in the beginning. But then we have the evil devil and whomever you was that went over there trying to start some mess, your soul is black and you are just as evil as Martell and
Hmm.
Destiny. And
Satan,
may you rot in hell for trying to start up some mess.
you've been rebuked.
I
Satan.
wanted this to be light and I wanted to give people opportunity to come up and speak on how they
Hmm.
was feeling from, everything that has happened. But of course, we got a demon up in the group.
Hmm. Judas.
Miss Palin says Mel should have mentioned at that dinner table how Stormy talked about her product. Stormy did a lot of foul things when she first came on the show. A
Very
participant
true. Now she's gone.
Yeah, Patricia T said, "Why y'all think she didn't mention
She
the show
ran
on Tamara?"
because she's trying to distance herself away from all the foolishness she did. She had her hands in paying that boy with the big teeth
Yep.
over there, and she
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
also had her hands in, God rest her soul, Kiki's foolishness. And I'm gonna keep saying it because they trying to sweep it under the rug. And
That's
I ain't
right.
forget about what y'all did to Kiki. May God rest her soul. She had her
Mhm.
hands in it.
Yeah.
Her and Big Teeth over there, and y'all trying to
Thank
all of a
you.
sudden walk away. And now that girl deserves her justice for what y'all did. Y'all did her dirty. I said what I said. So yeah,
Straight
that's
Exactly.
why she's trying
and
to
Exactly.
let
distance
me
her.
just say, y'all,
Exactly.
because whatever demon decided to go carry that bone, don't you dare try and carry a bone to say we are haters of black women in business. Oh no, you don't. We have never done that over here, and we
No.
don't do that. Okay, Stormy built her own business. Melody built her own business. So Stormy, congratulations to you to be on Tamron Hall, because we are not haters over here. So before you run over there to carry that bone, carry the bone of truth. We are not haters. Bye.
Yeah, absolutely. And the person that just did that, they should be embarrassed. They should feel
Messy.
ashamed of themselves. They really should. You're
Mm.
supposed to be an adult. If I go to a chat and somebody's dragging chit chat or anybody else that I affiliate with or whatever, I go visit their channel. That's something to go tell. What was being discussed was nothing to go tell.
Mm-mm-mm.
If
There's some
And
somebody,
preaching
you
need to
if
do.
I go to
assume,
a
you
channel and
assume.
somebody's calling her bees and this and
Hmm.
that, okay, that's justification to say, "Hey, girl, look, let me tell you
Hmm.
what's going on."
You
Um,
assumed. Huh.
I myself, is 56 years old, and I know the other ladies are, probably in their 50s, except for Patrice. She thinks she young and she got it going
I'm
on.
18.
Tell her.
18.
But
I am truly
anyway,
18 years old. Thank you.
oh my God,
You
it's
ain't no
just
damn 18 years old.
Girl, I am 8. I'm the youngest on this panel right now. I know it
Right,
for
see?
sure.
See?
Ooh,
See? See? We gotta call that we gotta call that demon out.
there
Drop
go
that lie.
the
I,
illusion.
I
The
am. I know for
illusion.
sure I'm the
Yeah,
youngest
look,
on this panel right now, y'all.
I
I'm
don't
the
18.
illusion.
no, you're not. Miss Helen
She might
says,
be the shortest on the panel.
18 times 4.
Miss
She
Helen
might.
says,
18 times 4.
Miss Helen says, G Squad, they woke up to cause harm. They did. And I'm trying to
Healthcare
lighten the
worker.
load.
I just
Rod
want to
says
tell you.
that's a shame that someone did that. Ain't that something? Sorry,
Listen,
no good.
but healthcare worker.
Patricia
I
T
just want
says
you to
we
say.
wouldn't have known about Kiki having an outside child hadn't her family told the world. In my heart, I believe that affected her mentally. Possibility.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say too, since healthcare worker says she's the youngest, she's also the shortest one up here.
I
Oh,
She
am.
like
Uh-oh.
oh,
she
oh.
like she like 4'5",
Oh
damn.
my God.
maybe
Wow.
Me and
5
Nell are
inches.
probably the same height. Oh my God.
Wow.
Healthcare worker, you that short?
I'm 5 feet exactly.
I'm 5'1"
Wow,
and a
baby
half.
girl, how the likes are looking down there. If there's anybody in the chat, like I said, the load was heavy today. Y'all are more than welcome to come up and just talk about how you're feeling this afternoon. We can discuss, and I promise you, it'll make you feel a whole lot better. We have to learn to live in the now, because we're not promised. What they say, people. Last night had plans for today and they're not here. So we have to learn to live in the moment and, try to love and respect everybody as best as you
Yeah.
can.
Let me just say I was devastated, last night when I got worried over the time. As time went, I got worried. And I was stressed a lot when I saw
Mm-hmm.
that she decided to leave and make her announcement today. You know that was pretty much the end. That happened to Hillary a few years back,
Mm-hmm.
where she decided to say she wasn't going to make her announcement or her concession speech. Then the same night she was going to go home the next
Miss
day.
Capricorn, I see you. Thank you. Go
We
ahead. I'm sorry.
tried our hardest, y'all. And it kept coming up from the rear and starting late. It was a good run. I'm telling y'all, we did
I
well
was
there.
up till 4 in the morning
I'm
yesterday.
telling you. Same here. I fell asleep with the phone in my hand. I didn't even know, like, I was still holding the phone. Um, it's not the result that we wanted, y'all, but we just have to be on our P's and Q's and keep our head on a swivel at this point in time. We know there's going to be a lot of debates and a lot of conversation, and this is the morning after and the days to come. Be reminded of the work that you're out there to do and continue to build. But if you've been building, take this as a sign to build more than ever before. Take it as a sign. It is your time, what you want to succeed in, where you want to go in life. It's time to actually get there. If we would have gotten our win, we would have seen a very historic moment, but it's still to come, y'all. It may not even be in our generation. We may not see it. Our eyes
I
may
don't
be
want to hear
closed, and
all
maybe
that.
when
I
it
don't want to hear not
transition,
this generation and all of
it
that.
might not be, but we
These
are
people better
going to do
snap
it.
out
It
of it
will
and
happen. It
act
will
like they
happen,
got some
Ladon. Don't
sense.
worry. It will happen. It'll happen. At some point in time, it will happen.
I just
We just
can't
have to
believe
hope
it.
and
I'm
pray. I
sorry.
know.
I
I,
can't
I,
I
believe it,
know. I
man. I
know. I
just
know.
can't believe it. Oh
I
my
know. I
god.
know. It's a
I'm
lot. It's
I'm
a lot
pissed.
to take on, but just keep your head
Oh
on
my
swivel. Be
I,
god.
I,
encouraged.
I can,
Feel what you're feeling, and then continue to move.
Oh my
I
Move
can
forward.
truly
god.
say this, and I've gotten. I can truly say this. I was in my feelings real bad this week.
Hmm.
Oh.
I was too.
It brought
I
brought like
called
Big
out of both
time.
my
about a
jobs.
tear.
Yeah, me
Brought
too.
about a tear in my eye, and all
Mm-hmm.
I kept on saying was,
What's gonna happen
God,
to us
God,
now?
God,
Hmm.
I mean, my
Oh,
faith is
they could
very,
try it if they want to.
very
I
in.
wish a motherfucker would think I'm about to be somebody's slave.
That's
But
It,
I'm gonna
right.
tell you
That's
this
right.
now.
No,
This gonna
true.
be one that
It's
you're gonna have to
true.
beat
Oh
I
my
every
told
day,
God.
all
my
day.
sister is a preacher in Maryland.
What am I gonna do with Patrice and Cheryl tonight? Oh my
I called
God.
my sister in Maryland, and my sister is a preacher. And then I called my godmother, who is an archbishop known all around the world. And I told
Yeah.
I said, y'all gotta let me say this and take it. This is really me.
You
I
gonna
had to
say
do
it
with
and
Dr.
take it back?
Heavenly. Yep, I
I
had
ain't
to do with Dr. Heavenly.
I ain't taking shit back. I, I was so in my feelings till I really had to go on my knees and pray and ask
Right.
God to say why.
Why?
But then I thought about it. I thought about it, y'all, and I was so mad until like about one something this morning, one something today, and I thought about it and I said, I don't understand how this all started. Not just about the election. It's just about this bastard being a 34, being a
Hmm.
and still being able to be allowed
Run.
to run. Then I
Hmm.
thought about it and I kept on saying to myself, I told my sister, I, I, I really feel that I want him dead. I
I
really do.
girl, I'm glad I'm not the only one because
Unalived.
But
yeah.
then my sister said, Nessa, he still has a soul. Yeah, but
My dad was like the guy
Does
that
he?
the VP,
uh,
the VP is worse than him, the one
and
that's his running mate.
I had to pull out. Then I had to pull out my knowledge from back in history days. When I was at school, and I called my god sister that's a lawyer, and I said, let me ask you something. I said, isn't there something that Biden can do right now? And she said, I said, because the reason why I'm asking, I said, because if I'm thinking real good, um, Biden can end this. He can step down. Kamala take over. The DOJ go ahead, full stop. The next 3 weeks and get his ass locked up.
Well, we're
That
gonna hope and pray and
that
put that
cuts
in
out
the
all that.
atmosphere
But now,
because
Puffy is talking about, well, he want Donald the you know the give him pardon and stuff like that. And I'm
Yes.
saying to myself,
Abuse of power
abuse.
the
now.
power. So I'm saying to myself, everybody.
Wow.
I live in the real world. I'm real. Everybody keep on saying, well, 4 years and blah blah this and blah blah that.
Girl, I heard that and
Hey,
that was annoying me. Well,
do you
we just gotta
y'all really know how much harm this
hmm
Can be done in
caused
4 years.
in four
How
years?
many women will be turned away from being in the predicament that they are need to
The
be
man said he's
supported
gonna give the
with their
cops
health care? That's
he's
one.
giving cops immunity. So
I'm
now
hey,
all y'all black men that ran out there to go say that you wasn't voting for Kamala because she put blackmail, y'all kill me with that BS.
Yeah,
Because
you
if you
heterosexual
did the
black men,
crime,
you need to go sit the fuck down.
let me tell you something from now. The next time when that white cop turns around and takes you and put you in the headlocks and choke you to your death, don't expect me to be out there protesting and
Oh,
gun
why are
militating.
we
You
outside?
better
Why are
think
we
about that one.
outside? We are always outside in the
And
front lines marching for our brothers
and
all the
for y'all
time.
other
I'm going to be
ones,
sitting on my couch.
and for y'all ones that say that y'all not neither boy nor girl or woman nor man, all right, now let's see what happens to you. So it's a whole lot besides stimulus checks that
there you
Trump
go.
got that he's trying to do. So y'all
Stimulus
sat here and
check.
put it this
They're
man,
so
y'all got
stupid. Did they
excited
know
off of a
about
twelve
taxes?
hundred dollar check.
Dumb.
You you really got excited off of 12. And then let me tell y'all another thing that y'all really messed up with. All y'all that ran out there and got them PPP loans, you about to
Ah,
be a whole slave in jail
ah,
working for free.
I'm telling you.
y'all
Hmm,
going back to picking cotton for real.
hmm.
Y'all going back to
And
picking
think
cotton.
he not coming after you. Think he's
And
not coming
because
after
he
you.
let
He's
some of the
coming.
lawless crooks and criminals out before he left the last time, so now Diddy gets out.
Hmm,
Hmm.
R.
hmm.
Kelly's going to get out too. Is this what's going to happen? We're all going to
Yeah.
lobby because he's a criminal and all of his slothful friends are criminals. So we're going to try and get out because he knows us. We're a part of that
But
same nasty crew.
has said, did y'all hear? Did y'all read what Putin said? Now remember, all before for the past couple of years, Donald Trump thought he had Putin in his backyard.
Never.
But
Nope.
You know what Putin done did? Putin done
What he
put
say?
that gonna try something, and he will be assassinated. Mm.
Donald
Oh,
is a, but Putin thinks Donald is a dummy. And the reason why Putin plotted against Hillary
He-
because they had some whatever with
Yep,
Hillary
yep,
and they allowed Donald to win. And that's why he laughed when
yep,
Donald won because he said a dummy has won the presidency. We got our
oh.
win
yep.
in my eyes.
Let's not talk about that Chinese president. That man said he
Oh,
want his $20 million back.
that's what I'm telling you. And when they come to be able to say, you know what, the US, you owe us money. We are now claiming. I hope you know China is just going to take the whole of the US and say,
Better
thanks,
believe, you better
give me
believe.
back our things, our things. You owe me my bag. Put
And
it down.
guess who they going for? Guess who they going for? The top. They going for Orange Aid. They gonna get him.
But he'll be the one with his head on a swivel because that's who they're going to talk to. And in the Senate and the House, you
So
have it
we
all
saying,
now.
so what y'all saying is that scene that we seen on The Simpsons gonna still play out with a smile
It,
on my face? Is that a
absolutely.
question? Because you know
Yeah.
that's how I
Because
was
you
feeling
owe
today.
China trillions of dollars, baby doll. And if you can't pay it back, they will own you and they'll probably put you as one of their republics. Go sit there.
Yep.
Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Baby girl, can you let me know how the likes are looking? Cat, hey, welcome. I haven't seen you in a minute. Says hi, G Squad in chat. You can't come into the federal government with a felon, even some misdemeanors. You can't pass the background check. We must
Right.
pray. This is definitely a praying time. Absolutely. It says Puffy might get his wish. DT will be on a rampage, uh, pardoning criminals. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Maria says,
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he'll pardon El Chapo.
So
Hey,
Ooh.
God, why?
let me see
Oh,
what's gonna
my
happen.
God. Can you believe?
Hmm. So let me
Don't
guess.
even speak
If
that
he
into
gets into
existence.
office and ain't nobody try to you know do a pew pew on him, because how is it funny that all of a sudden when he's running they tried
Mm-hmm.
to take him out twice?
Man, that shit was so
So
staged.
fake,
Mm-hmm.
and these fools fell for it.
Radical.
I'm just so over it. I'm
Mm.
over it.
Give me
Today,
one
y'all.
second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Dr. Nicole says presidents are selected, not elected. The dozer is already written. Kat says I process security clearances for government contractors. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Today I really I'm with V Jackson. The thoughts that went through my head, and I had
Mm.
to talk to my dad about it. And I was on such a rampage that I
I'm
literally knew
telling
when I woke up this morning and I saw what I saw. I knew I wasn't gonna be. I'm in y'all. When I say what I say, I'm in Nebraska of all places right now. So
Mm-hmm.
you see why I took the day off, because I knew had I went into that doctor's office today, I would have been throwing hands, throwing computers,
I'm
throwing desks,
telling you.
throwing chairs, because you got one time to blink at me. And let me tell you how I know why I would be on a rampage. Because just 2 weeks ago, one of the girls that I work with, when she was training me on something on Epic, because she stood, now mind you, I didn't make a big deal about it, but she was training me and she stood in back of me. I didn't think anything of it. She gave me the paper with the directions written down on what to do. By the time I'm doing it, the next day I get pulled into the office by my manager. This bitch done went to HR to tell HR that she thinks I blew her off while she was training me, and she thinks I just wasn't interested. Mind you, she stood behind my back the whole time. I had to look at my manager. I said, let me tell you something. I don't play these games right here because this is childish and this is real kindergartenish to me, okay? One, I make a conscious effort to come into this facility being the only person of color. This is a first experience for me to be the only Black person in the doctor's office, to be the only person in this whole entire facility. So I make an effort because I got a few things going against me. I'm Black. I'm from New York, so my accent is stronger. I got a resting bitch face. So
Mm.
I make sure that when I come in, I speak,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't want people to feel intimidated. I know that when I get angry, my accent gets stronger. I know I could be a
Mm-hmm.
bit abrupt. I know I could sound, a little thuggish at times. So
Same,
I
same.
scale it way back when I come to this office. So for you to take me to HR, when you stood behind me, I said, now I could turn around and say, I feel intimidated because I feel like she was trying to do dominance on me. While I'm working, you stood behind me. You didn't pull up a chair and sit next to me. So for you to run to HR, I don't play this. I'm gonna tell you from now, I'll put my 2 weeks in because I don't do this right here. So
Mm-hmm.
now you see why today I said I'm not
Did
going
you
to go
really
in
put your
there.
2 weeks in, Patrice?
No, I didn't put my 2 weeks in. I told my manager I don't play these games. I already got a full-time
What
job.
did the manager
This
say to you? Because you know
no
this is
no
the
no no no
start of
no
the
no no.
HR paper trail, right?
Oh no.
You
See the
make
thing.
one too, though, Patrice. Don't let this little bitch run in and
Oh
start to
no.
report
I
you.
already
You
told my
make a paper
manager.
trail too.
I said,
As
listen,
they
you
make
can
one,
tell
you
her.
make one.
They no,
Mm-hmm.
they wanted to make sure that I was okay. And I said, I don't play these little games. I said, because one, I'm too old for this crap. I already have a full-time job. I only took this job just as a way to get out the house and meet people. But other than that, I don't need this job. I just took it to get out the house. That's one. Two, and there's nothing in that handbook that says I have to speak to her outside of hello, goodbye, and whatever's going on with patient care. So from here on out, if it's not regarding patient care and a hello and a
Mm-hmm.
goodbye, do not speak to me.
Give me
Girl,
one
you better
second.
meet me over
Give,
in QS's corporate conversations on Wednesday
give me one.
mornings. I'm
Give me
telling
one
you.
second. Give me one second. QT, thank you so much for your cash app. I greatly appreciate it, and thank you for not letting whoever trying to cause confusion. I love you so much. Thank you so much.
Hi,
Uh,
Mhm.
QC.
Thank
you can go
you.
ahead,
But yeah,
Patrice.
no. So it was. This was why I was just like today. The way my headspace was,
Mm-hmm.
that chick would have looked at me and blinked at me the wrong way, and I'd have body
Mm.
slammed her. So the best thing
Oh
for me to
Lord.
do when I knew that I wasn't in the best uh, of 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 head spaces was to stay to myself, because only God knows how much death threats I was thinking in my head on this man, and I
I'm
had to
telling
keep
you.
asking God to please forgive me, but I can't help it. I'm being honest with y'all. The thoughts was just in my head. Keel over,
Mm-hmm.
have a heart attack. Please let somebody, like, I am so dumbfounded. I'm speechless still, that I'm still sitting here just in belief, like I'm waiting to say like this is a dream. I'm gonna wake up and this is a dream, because
Mm-hmm.
they really did not put this man. And then you have to understand, this is beyond you. Have we not seen how some of these clear people have been carrying on as if this man is in office now, so yeah, we can return back to calling y'all, the iggers.
Yep.
We can,
Yep.
that's how these people have been acting. Like
Of
this is,
course.
oh yeah, now we about to have y'all in
The
check. We about
police
to have.
will have a fun joyride every day they
Mhm.
go out now. Yes. Body cams are going to be off because they don't want those. All the curriculum on our ancestors and slavery will be out of school. The first 100 days, y'all, are going to be dynamic. That's the only word I have is dynamic. As he takes office, bet you any money he's going to say, oh, yeah, by the way, I might have thought I wasn't a part of Project 2025, but now I think I'm going to
Mhm.
instill some of the things that they said because he no longer, and he's going to make it happen, he no longer wants us to vote. So that
No,
is over. As of like when he gets in, apparently, that
he said it.
democratic choice that you have will no longer be there.
We need to take things back to
Hmm.
the 16, the
The first
1800s, and yeah, right.
100 days, y'all. Look out for those.
I'm gonna just tell you
Hmm.
from now. Try and think you. I'm gonna be your slave. Think about that, cause I'm gonna tell you now. Them cotton fields that you have gonna be burnt up by the time I get through. You ain't gonna make no money. I, your house gonna
Ladies,
be burnt up.
know your state and know what the
I'm in
laws
Nebraska.
are in your state for your own health
Oh,
care.
and
Please.
pause that one
When I
too.
tell y'all, Patricia has been on 5,000 all morning. I called. I think she called me. I was at work, and she was going in. I said, I'm gonna have to call you when I get off, girl.
Patrice, you better
See,
call me, girl. Anytime you need to talk, you better call me.
I'm gonna need you
That's
to put
how
that
bad
number
it
in the
was. I
chat.
was like, I'm gonna have to call you
Put
when I
that
get
number
out of
in
here,
the
girl.
chat, dude, because I need it. Because I
Call me
literally
via
put it
call
in the
me on
chat.
IG. Call me on IG.
Okay,
You
that's
Yeah.
know what,
important.
healthcare worker?
Mhm.
I be getting upset with you. I be against you
Why?
Ooh,
because I think I have
she always want to be
everybody that be's
against
on the
somebody.
panel number except
There's
yours.
a. I'm telling you the reason why. There's a reason why. I'm far, far from y'all right now. So if you
Okay.
call me on
Oh, okay,
IG,
okay.
it's free. Yeah, it's better.
Mm.
It's been a day, and it's just it's been out here in Nebraska. Last year they passed it that now you don't have to have a license to carry. So pretty much anybody, so any and every Tom, Dick, and Harry, can is walking around here now with pew pews.
Mm, wow. Hmm.
Baby
Yeah,
girl, can you give me a count on the likes, please? Thank you. Love you.
Can I ask all of y'all a question?
What
Hmm.
is it, Cheryl?
no,
What is it,
no.
Cheryl? I'm
Can
And it
can
against
can't be
you.
about
Christina?
love and Mary
Are
Huntsville.
y'all against?
Yes, yes,
Are
I
y'all
am,
against
Cheryl.
me? Are
I'm
y'all
against
against
you
me?
because you don't want to share
Yes,
the recliner.
yes. Cause
Cheryl,
you
I am not going in the corner with you. So yes, I am.
yeah,
Sorry.
uh-huh, uh-huh.
Love you.
Oh, so y'all against me?
Yep, because you don't want to
Mhm.
share the recliner.
Okay, all right. Y'all against me? Okay. You're a liar.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hey, B, I need for you to be still, sis. Get yourself together. Hmm.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead, be my boo.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hey, Miss Gwendolyn Love, how are you?
Hi, Miss
Baby girl
Um,
said
Gwendolyn.
159 likes and 157 in the chat. Thank you, baby girl. I appreciate you so much. Y'all support the channel way of becoming a member for 2.99 Cash App Super Stickers. Um, yeah, for all of this
Today
love
was
we
yeah,
be
but
giving out.
they're still counting votes in Nevada and Arizona. So
Oh, those last little
I've
votes.
never
Yeah.
seen them pull it and call it so
so
fast in
fast,
one
so
day.
fast, so
I'm
fast.
Mm-hmm.
so used to it being like 2 or 3 days after the fact, but
Mm-mm. They
I've
they
been hearing.
projected pretty
no.
early, G Squad. By
Mm-hmm.
midnight, they were projecting him the
And
winner.
he ran his big orange ass up there to go give his
I'm telling you
acceptance.
right now,
Man, F
right
that F that.
out,
Oh, I don't like him. Lord, please forgive my thoughts, because
out,
the thoughts,
and that
the thoughts that's going through my head right now again.
it's gonna yeah, because whenever I think about it, I get so mad. But
Patrice, I need for all y'all to calm down. It's gonna be all right, y'all. He was president one time before, and we made it through the storm. So we're gonna make it through this storm as well.
Nah,
We
this
just
one
Wow.
is
gotta
different. This one
stay
hits a little bit
positive.
different.
but it's a different storm because he ain't got there yet. After we done seen what he did the first time, he ain't got there.
Right.
He ain't got there yet.
And we already now, he's letting us know. He let us know what his plans are.
Right. He ain't got there yet. He ain't got there yet. So I'm still got a confidence in my spirit that it's not gonna happen the way he wanted to happen.
Yeah, I feel like baby girl. She says I feel like there is votes missing. Seriously, I
Yes,
have a feeling. I do too, baby girl.
There's
I
over
really
30,
believe that.
30
something ain't right.
there's over 80 some thousand votes that still gotta be counted in Nevada. There's still like 30 some thousand votes that over that gotta be counted in Nevada.
it's still votes out there, y'all. So we're
And
gonna
they said that they had turned some of them states blue, and they were getting armed threats and whatnot, and people were still in line trying to vote. So
yep. So
something is
Yeah.
just off.
it's
Something
it's
ain't right.
it's off. It's off, but it's gonna soon. Trust me, y'all. It's gonna soon come out, and
But
every.
you know what's funny to me? How this time he ain't run up there to go say, "Oh, it was voter fraud." All
Oh
he
no, he
decided it was
started that
voter fraud.
early. He started no. He started that early. He started that early. He did do that, but he
Oh,
did it
but
for
he.
like in Pennsylvania. He started that early. He started it real
Mm.
early, but did she win Pennsylvania? I can't remember. Or they
I
still
don't
count
even.
votes.
Y'all really
They
took a
could, they
president that
could
was
be counting
crapping on
votes because
himself.
Pennsylvania was one of the ones where everybody was saying if he catches Pennsylvania tonight, it's over. Because that was a pivotal state that they were waiting on,
But
like one
Pennsylvania,
more state.
and another one, but I don't know if they counted all them votes in Pennsylvania. But I know for a fact that Nevada is nowhere near finished, and the man said it's going to take them maybe till Friday or Saturday, and then Arizona because Kamala was up on in Nevada, and,
Mm.
and I'm just not looking at this thing just now, and it's like okay
That may
I
bring
gotta
her to 250, but it won't give her the 270 she needed.
wait a minute. It still got some more voice that I mean. They
Something
got
ain't right.
look at the
Something
look
is
at
just
Yeah.
not adding up.
no, it's
And
not adding up. It's not adding up. It's not adding.
Mm.
It's not
I
adding.
hope something can happen.
But I'm
Yeah,
hoping.
me
what,
too.
like the heart stop or the
Yeah,
just
so it's not adding up. It's not adding up, y'all.
healthcare worker. You said you hope something happened, like the heart stops or
Yeah, no,
Uh,
no, well, no, not even that. I hope something happens, as in there was like a count and
let me
yeah.
read this, y'all.
something
Hold on for
wrong.
one second. Hold on for one second. Cheryl,
You say Reed. You ain't say Hollow for sure.
Cheryl,
Yes, yes. What happened?
keep on playing. Keep playing. Keep playing. See what
where's
happens.
Ladon? Where's
I'm in my
Ladon?
corner
I know
minding
where
my
LaDon
business.
is. Cheryl is too quiet.
I'm
I
in the
know where
corner reading a
LaDon is.
very, very interesting book. And
You reading a book?
yes, a very interesting book. I'm in this corner here, in this chair, in my recliner chair. Do you mind?
What is it called? Cat and Hat?
No, it's not.
Baby girl says, I heard there was glitch. I don't know. Watch it come out. I think the American people can overturn this decision. People are not happy about it at all. Yeah, a convicted felony and all of this he got on him. How?
A
Right.
Where?
man who
When?
a man who
But
can't
you
even
know they
hold his
don't care. The
balance.
masses say they don't like him. However, his politics and his policies aren't
Is
as,
what they
in
yep.
their mind, as radicals as the Dems. That's the problem. You've got white men in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. You've got black men who decided to vote against Kamala just because she's a woman and because LGBTQ rights were also at stake and they didn't like what they saw from a different community. You've got Latino men and women who decided, even though he said, I'm going to build the wall as high as it can go, still vote for him.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that there's religious communities who were back to the same sex LGBTQ communities. It doesn't exist and it's actually against the law. Who know this and have brought that with them and have said, I don't want to see it. Very,
Um,
very discriminatory.
Oh,
Very.
and you know
Give me
he's
one
about to end
second. Hold
up.
on, Patrice. Baby girl says, no writing in all caps. I wear bifocals and blind as a bat and still won't. Don't
Still
write in
won't write
all
it out.
caps.
Hilarious.
Baby girl said, don't write in all caps. Patricia T says, I don't trust those computer printers that you have to feed your paper through. I believe
Uh-huh.
it was rigged.
I'm telling you.
uh, a lot of people ain't realizing too that Obama had put in Obamacare. That man is about to undo the Obamacare. He did
Oh,
not have a
every
plan put into
stripe.
place. And my
Every
thing is, a
stripe.
lot of people do not realize, and I'm like, y'all don't be doing your homework. Obamacare came out because a lot of people didn't have insurance. And when you go to the hospitals can't turn you away if you go in
That's
there and you're
right.
having a heart attack. So when
Oh.
you're in there for 7 to 14 days. They still have to treat you. But guess what? When you leave that hospital, that mounting bill that's sitting there, eventually they have to write that bill off. So how do you think the hospital pays its bills, its mortgage? So
Mm.
eventually, when they have to write that bill off, that hospital folds and go under. So that's why a lot of hospitals closed and why a lot of hospitals merged. So he came up with Obamacare so that there were you could not be turned away. A lot of these insurance companies decided because he did that, well, we're going to raise the rates. He's not the reason that the rates went up. It's the government that needs to put a stop on insurance going up. But now a lot of y'all are not going to have insurance anymore. So now what you going
Mhm.
to do now when you need to go to the hospital now?
Exactly.
People
Mm.
don't be thinking about stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why them hospitals close. A lot of them programs, he's about to do away with those programs. So my
Yeah, but
thing
you
is,
know, do we even have real doctors left? Because it seemed like after C-19, we don't have doctors. We don't really have nurses. You know, you get what you get when you go up in these joints. I mean, I need to
Right.
know who working
Mm.
on me.
I'm telling you.
well, now
Ever
that's
so
going to be
get
something
here,
else you got
lady.
to worry about.
I live in Pittsburgh, PA, and it was blue. Then it turned red. And Elon Musk paid a lot of people
Yep.
millions of dollars for voting
Mm.
for
To vote
Trump.
to, yep, he sure was.
Mm.
He sure was.
Dr. Nicole says coleslaw won't
Huh?
have no food stamps no more either.
She been trying to pull it off.
Oh my God. Yeah. See,
Yeah.
Nicole Bird ain't gonna have him messing with her food stamp,
Okay.
her EBT card.
He about to take all of that away.
Sure, Colbert got an EBT card because I tell you, you went in on
Yeah, she
Dust
sure
Bucket
does.
and you just like, Lord, let me rest. You got tired. She wore you out, did she?
Who?
When you was going in on Dusty.
She just, oh God, she just, oh, like,
And
you know,
they
like,
do realize too that man talking about taking TikTok away too.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she thinks she invincible. Nobody can't talk about her ass.
So y'all said
Yeah,
they were dragging Destiny on the streets, y'all.
Yeah, they dragging her ass. They dragging her for filth. Period. Period.
yeah.
And she wants you to keep quiet so that she can keep on doing what she's doing. She can go on her channel and say what the hell she want to say. But the minute somebody come at her, oh, it's all this, that, the third. Here goes victim card. Well, guess what? Listen, if what you put in is what you get out of it. That's my opinion. What you put in is what you get out of it. Just like Moses, you lose them how you get them. That's just the way it goes. And I'm sick
Mm.
of her, and I'm sick of the victim
Yeah,
card
I'm
act.
tired of her.
And
Yeah.
I
this is
just
a
Give
don't
me
think
one
it's
second, sure. Hold on. Kat says there is a shortage in the medical field. My
mhm.
physician told me many doctors left the medical field during and after C-19. If you got a good physician, hold on to him.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Ross says, why are they dragging Destiny?
Because her
Because she
lies are
needed a
starting to
drug.
be debunked. Her lies
right,
are being debunked finally, and they're calling her out on it. And she
right.
done sat up there and did all that lying on Sunny, and then finding out now that she was trying to set Mel up and tried to set her up twice because they tried to do it on the girls' trip too. And I do feel like they were going to try to see if they can get at that girl. Yeah, Janie. I do feel like you remember when Kimmy said in the confessional,
I know you better
this
not have that
changes
tape for that baby.
everything.
You better not get that tape out for that baby. I know that.
She gonna get the tape. That's my threat.
Let me call the folks. I'm gonna call
You,
the people in a few minutes.
she keep trying to pull her trach out.
Yeah, but
When
at
I
the
put
end
the
of the
tape
day,
in front of her, she lift her hands up like she praising God.
yeah,
Scared.
yeah, but at the
But
end,
but no, she needs to like enough is enough. And I just don't feel like I feel like for Mel at the end of this show, I'm like if she don't put the biggest lawsuit against Carlos because this has been disgusting. The fact that you can allow your entire cast to bully one person, and this was absolutely bullying. The whole ganging up on people, even down to the lion. Like I mean, when I thought about that mess, I said, this ain't no millimeters calling to say that. Like, that sounds like something Martell would do. Hi, I'm a millimeter. Like, we
Mm-hmm.
work. We literally, we work. We have
And
to
look,
accept
him
that
and
we're doing.
Coldbird, him and Coldbird
Yeah.
both.
So I'm just like, this don't even sound right when you
And
listening to him say,
right, and these are content creators, and this is their job to put out content. And if you can't handle, if the kitchen is too hot for you, get the hell out. Because at the end of the day, you you want to go on this smear campaign and make lies up about people, but then yet when somebody comes for you, now you want to run and hide and play victim. No, it don't work like that in these streets. Since she's
and
from the streets, because Destiny is definitely from the streets. She's from the
and
streets.
another
She know how
thing,
this. She know how this shit works. She know how it works. She know how
Why
it
is she
works.
even on the show?
Right. Why is she even
she need
there?
money. She needs
Right.
money.
So
But let me
she
tell you something else too. Big quarterback over there, the tilted food truck lady. Your dumb ass don't even realize that your brown teeth friend is using you because you were quiet and she got you to come out of hiding because she needs you to bring numbers to her page. You're being used by your friend, that so-called best friend that you said is your best friend. She's not your best friend. She needs you so she could get traction to her page. Why you think you ran to her when you were told to come up on the live? But you was too scared, even though you want to say you was knocking and knocking and knocking. So you sent your friend, but your friend is using you to get views to her page because she wants to get paid. So when y'all all got all this animosity and hatred and whatnot towards Mel, you getting paid off of Mel's name, and you love to bring up her name because you know it brings numbers to your page. But you're being used by your brown gums friend, lady. Just to
Mm-hmm.
let
Have
you know.
anybody noticed that her whatever that chick is, her little friend down the street, she look old, y'all. She look like an old lady.
Which one, brown gums?
No. Destiny, that her therapist slash
Yeah, what's
whatever
wrong
she
with her?
is.
She done aged. Damn.
Yeah, she
Destiny
look
done aged
bad.
her. Girl, if you don't leave Destiny alone, because you didn't look like that when you first came out, but you
Well,
done aged about
she
20
wasn't a
years.
looker, Patrice. She wasn't a looker, but at the same time, she looked it better than she do now. Them demons that Destiny is walking around with is popping off on her.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
She done aged.
yeah. And then she got the nerve to ask Mel for an apology. You don't talk about my mother and then turn around and ask me for a fucking apology. You lucky
Right.
you didn't get your teeth knocked out. But Mel ain't, she don't get down like that because she has a lot to lose. A lot. A lot. Money, her brand, everything she has to lose, and she has 4 young children. I wouldn't let nobody bait me to do anything that's going to put my family and my kids in jeopardy, and me losing my kids, and me losing
What?
my brand. No, no, you can handle her by this not dealing with her no more. That's how you
Yeah,
hurt people. Don't F with them no more. That's how you can hurt them more if you don't F with them no more and don't deal with them no more. That's it.
right.
That's
Where's
how
Destiny Mama at? Do
I don't
anybody know
know.
where
We
her
don't
mom
know.
is?
I don't know. She don't probably don't even know. And then she's jealous of the relationship that Melody and Miss Van have as a mother and daughter relationship because she nurtured her daughter, something that her mother didn't do. She chose the streets. That's what she
Well,
chose.
shoot, with a daughter like her, I can see why she chose the streets.
Right.
I'd be on rugs too. Shoot.
right.
Daggone Patrice. No, you didn't.
Right.
Can
You
you
see,
imagine having a pathological liar as a
right.
child? Like, you see how badly she lies? Like, this is not new. This girl been doing this. She lies like nothing, and it's no wonder. Shoot.
But my
When
thing
she
is,
when she do her mental health Monday, she be posted up there watching the chat, and the girl be asking her questions. She's really not engaging in it, and she's so focused on what somebody's saying in the chat, and she just subject be like, mm-hmm, yeah, what'd you say? Mm-hmm,
mhm.
okay,
And my thing with her is she evil. That's my
Yeah.
problem with Destiny. She's real evil. Destiny is evil and she's diabolical. And her whole thing is if you sleep on her, she's gonna take you down. I'm telling you right now, she's gonna take you down. So
Dr. Nicole said she said her mom passed. 1 minute she said her mom passed. 1 minute she said her mom this. Next minute. She's just all over the place.
Right, she's a liar. She said her mom was deceased. Then she said her mom is in the street. Which one is it? One thing I do know is she didn't have that mother, and she's motherless, and she's mad at Melody. It's not Melody's fault that she's motherless. Melody had a mother. Her mother stood by her. Her mother
But at
hung
this
in there.
point, at
Her,
this point, I don't even want to hear that excuse no more because now you're
right,
in your 40s now. So
right,
at this point, you need to find yourself the correct therapist and go deal and heal with whatever you need to deal with and heal from because you're now too old to keep saying childhood trauma.
right,
Sorry, you're too
right.
old now to keep saying childhood trauma.
I'm sick
So
of it.
whatever it is, you have a son out here. Okay. Now, what are you gonna do when your son hits them years and gets someone like you? What you gonna do? Because the
Right,
karma ain't got no time frame. It ain't got no time frame.
right.
Mm.
And did he want and do she want her son to have the same personality she got? Pimping, go going after women for money, using women
No,
for money because that's
that
what he
woman gonna
learning
get
from
her
her.
son. They gonna the female's gonna get her son and break his heart, and then you're gonna be sitting there ready to fight old girl again. You putting this karma onto your child, ma'am, while you sitting up here playing these games. LeBaron, go get custody of your child.
Right.
Please
Hmm.
go get
And
custody
she's a
of your
Um,
child.
user and she's a user. That's why she married LeBarrett because he have
Yeah,
notoriety. He got money. He got a
I
good
think
job.
her
He
and
worked for the
Marcel set
government.
this up because
yeah,
I'm
that's
still trying to.
Cheryl, this one is gonna be for you.
Mhm.
Patton Patton says Dusty wish she could get in Mel's house so she could can plant some bugs for hotel.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
She's
yep.
diabolical like that. She evil. She's vindictive like that. That's how Destiny behind those big bug eyes of hers is
I
a diabolical, evil individual who's only out to seek and destroy. This is what this girl is
I
about.
hope that this when they
Period.
start back taping in January. Now please don't dare near scene with that girl. And if she try
Mm-hmm.
to pop
Right.
up on
I
you at a
agree.
girl's trip,
I
I would go
agree.
mute on her ass and just be looking at her because y'all just gonna be wasting film. She gonna be looking at me and I'm gonna be looking at her. So if y'all don't want to waste money on us both looking at each other, don't film with that girl, Mel. Do not
And
film with her.
and what Destiny don't seem to understand is to keep your friends close and you got to keep your enemies even closer. Melody know what she doing. She know that bitch is an enemy. She know she's not a friend of me. She's an enemy.
But the one who should
Mel
have realized
knows.
that,
Mel probably playing
is Tisha then,
right.
because she
Mel
was all
probably
up in Tisha face with
right.
meanwhile hanging out with the chick that her husband was messing with.
Right. Sometimes Mel playing the same game they playing, and sometimes you got to play the game to play the game to get through the game to get your coins. She
Do
playing the
y'all know
same
what?
game.
It's
Please.
not a female on that show that Destiny has not spoke about.
Right. She talk about everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. Okay? Everybody. Even Stormy she talked about. Period. Now they besties now. Okay.
They
Sure.
besties because Stormy didn't know she was talking about.
Right.
Hmm.
She know
So I hope
now.
she had her ear to the street and she heard what Sonny said, and that she was talking about her.
Mm-hmm.
But now
But
my thing, I still don't.
what y'all think about her wanting Sonny to be her producer, and then when Sonny was her producer, hadn't even known Sonny that long, trying to tell Mel business or trying to tell something on
Not
Mel to
shocked,
make Mel look bad.
not shocked.
And then ended up making herself look bad because look what happened. Sonny is she rocking with Mel. See? She thought she was gonna turn Sonny against Mel. Now Mel, she did the complete opposite. Sonny rocking with Mel. So
Mm.
what did she do? Sonny is rocking with Mel. She said it. She
You
said she's not turning on Mel for nobody. That's what she said.
who do you think Destiny last friend is? Because Martell's last friend I can say was Fred. And he did Fred wrong. So Fred is gone now. There's nobody left. He don't have the Scott boys and all of them. So it's just him, Destiny, and Coldbird. So who do you think Destiny last friend is?
Stormy.
Mm-hmm.
And that ain't even a friendship. That's only a friendship out of because of the fact that they all had the same hatred and jealousy towards Mel. So that ain't even a real friendship. That's just a friendship of convenience.
Mm-hmm. And anyway, Destiny's stupid because I forgot. I don't know what season that was when Martell came into her place of business when she had initially opened up Madani, and he came in there and she had said something to him, and he said, "That's why I see why your husband left you, because you got a big mouth." Something he said, something to that effect. Do y'all remember that scene when he
Yeah.
came into her place of business? So the man dissed her from the first date, from day one, dissed her. So I can
Wow.
see why your husband left you. This is what Martell telling Destiny now. I see why your husband
Hmm.
left you because you got a big mouth or something. He said something to that
Yeah,
effect.
yeah. That's what he said. He said that. Sure, he said that.
Yeah.
But
Now
hey
you
y'all,
rocking with
we
her?
have been up here for about 2 hours. Is there anybody in the chat wants to try to make their, heart feel a little lighter? I know it was a rough day. Cheryl V and Patrice has expressed themselves to the utmost. So
Sorry, y'all.
if y'all
Sorry,
want to
y'all.
come on up and talk about how you feel and what you thinking right at this moment.
Yeah, we don't bite.
Jessica says, I think the only reason Dustin wanted Sonny as her producer was because she wanted Tiffany's storyline about finding her mother. Ooh.
Mm,
Yeah, I could see that because
yeah,
she
I can see
lied. She
that
lied.
too.
She running around lying too,
Yeah.
saying that Mel is basically living her storyline. I'm like, this girl just voice gone. Thank you. But yeah, she running around saying she's watching Mel live her storyline on the show. What?
What
Mm.
storyline? Her mother wasn't there. Her mother wasn't there. Mel mother's there. Have been from the day she was born. Her mother has never been there.
First of
No,
all,
that's not no storyline.
did Destiny lose a husband because he was cheating
Right,
on her? No, you
right,
cheated on your husband,
right.
and
Mel
you
didn't
had to
lose.
get a DNA test.
Right. Mel wasn't messing with no married man out there, 15 years who was in prison and all that. That's not Mel's storyline. I'm sorry. What is she talking about?
No, she's saying that she's watching Melanie tell her story.
Right. Tell her. Oh,
Basically,
watch it.
Melanie's basically telling Destiny's story.
Right,
Oh
but it's
wow.
it's not her story. It's not her story. Her husband left her for cheating.
Mhm.
Melody left her husband for cheating. How is it the same thing? I don't get it.
Mhm.
Girl,
I dropped a link for anybody down in the chat that would like to
Girl,
come up real quick.
girl,
Make
girl.
can somebody make it make sense for Destiny? I'm so
Right.
glad to hear y'all saying that they are dragging her throughout the streets because that's what she needs. Something needs to shut her mouth up because for some
Right,
reason she thinks she's untouchable.
right. Melody is a millionaire. She's not. So how is her life and Melody life the same? Please explain that to me. Explain that to me. Melody didn't have no 3, 4, 5 different DNA tests, allegedly, in my opinion. But we all heard she did.
Did y'all know I heard somebody say that it
Uh,
was her that put that thought in Martell head that Sugar Mama want his.
yeah, I heard that,
her mama want what?
Sugar Mama was not his.
and that's why he was running. Yeah,
Destiny did that.
Of
yeah,
course, because LeBaric said that he didn't think the baby she was carrying was his. Of course, she's a gaslighting bitch. That's what I know about her. Of course, she want no. She project and want her life to be somebody else's life. That's the shoe was on the other foot. No, LeBaric is the one who questioned her paternity, allegedly, in my opinion.
So everything negative that hey big queen, welcome beautiful. How are you? So everything that's bad happened to her. Uh she
She tried.
wanted it to happen to Mel.
Right.
Y'all
She
yep.
think?
try she wants to project it on someone else. She go both ways. Now she want to project it onto Mel and say she go both ways. Mel got DV. Now she out here trying to say she got DV. Do you see the pattern of what she do? She
And now
clings.
she's a chemist, and y'all
Right.
need get
Right.
this girl off our TV.
Right. I no, I think she the one who's trying to live through Mel's life because Mel has proven she was DV. Mel has proven that he harasses her. She got him convicted. The judge threw hers out. The judge says, "I don't believe you was DV, and I'm throwing it out." Dismissed.
Sure, you're a fool. You're a fool, sure, like that
How is
out with
that the
you.
same thing?
Mm.
How is that the same thing?
V,
Child.
V,
Ah,
what are you doing?
yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm putting on my night clothes, going to my bed.
Y'all think I I don't be paying attention, but I
I'm
be
going to
paying.
bed.
I be clocking y'all.
I'm going to bed too.
Uh,
I'm going to bed too. I'm tired. I'm sleepy.
who
I
want
know
to
my
be? You got
me.
company over there, sure.
Destiny got me tired. I'm sorry. I
Girl, this
can't.
whole day got me tired.
He got me
And then
The, the
hearing
tired.
about
whole
Martell
Man,
getting over on them people, that has me so annoyed. Like
I
nobody has
know.
$60,000 to just let go. I need to know, were these people clear people or black people he did this to?
I
Because
know.
how is he able to still keep getting away with the stuff he's doing? And come on, that's a lot. People be tripping off of $5, much less more $60,000.
Mm-hmm. That's a
Oh
lot of
man.
money. But
Yeah, right. But he paid the price for it because you see anybody buying that backwards ass house that he built? You see anybody buying it? anybody? Anybody want to buy it? Anybody?
yeah, yeah.
They took it
But
off the market. He lost 300 and something $1,000 that he was selling the house for. He can't even get $10,000 for that house right now. Not even 10,000. You see
mm,
how karma work?
yes, absolutely. But ladies, we have been up here for 2 hours. Thank y'all so much for coming.
All right.
And
Good
speaking on,
night.
the topic, shout out to Chit Chat for being such a
Good
trooper. She
job.
knows that I love her.
I love Chit Chat.
Um,
That's my boo.
the demon that was over here, may you still
Mm-hmm.
continue to burn in hell as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, thank you
Exactly.
so much for my mods and everybody that joined us. Y'all, we greatly appreciate y'all. And, I just wanted to give people a chance to try to, you know, get a lighter heart this afternoon, and speak
Mm.
about what you was feeling. So, as always, y'all are always welcome to come up anytime that I go live. I love y'all. Y'all
I
have a
love
good
Love you
night.
y'all.
too.
All
Love
And
you.
we
All
right.
will
Have a
right.
talk
good
See
Love
y'all
you.
later.
one.
soon.
Love
Love y'all.
y'all.
All
Love you
right. Bye
too.
bye, y'all. I love
Bye.
y'all.
Bye.
Love y'all. Bye. Love you, chat. Bye.
Love you.